still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Peacock is asking, why not just stay in London and build a dome? Because if you just stay there, you will run out of resources at some point. Right? You actually have to go out of there. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it, has crumbled. Well, we'll just have to survive. There we go. Welcome to our new home. Alright, let's check what we have available. Placements for coal. Placements for a wall drill. What's that? That's the beacon, I think. Where's steel? Am I blind? Oh, that's coal. Where do we get our steel from here? Ah, there's 2 steel places. Okay. Alright. So we need to get wood for our people. Steel, wood. 2 pieces of coal. 2 coal piles, another coal pile. Wooden crates and steel wreckage. Okay. So I'm gonna need a lot of wood, and I need steel, and I'm gonna need some coal as well later on. Let's do first things first. This is the beautiful level where we can do this. Child labor. There aren't enough hands to do all the work. We'll allow children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses or hothouses. Signed. Now we can send our kids to work as well. Alright, we'll work on this wood pile, we'll work on this wood pile, we'll work on this steel wreckage. I'll need some coal, but that's fine. And I want more wood, and some steel. Okay. That's all we're gonna do for the first day. That's our stockpile. there's a generator. It's inoperative right now, but that's fine. That's not a problem. But it's not too cold right now. -20 is fine. Need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Yeah, no. We'll stockpile coal, but we won't be starting the generator right now. Right now we're just gathering stuff. The full day. That's all we're doing. Right now it's work time. It's also nice how they always like pull these paths through the snow when they're working. You can even click on somebody. See, there's Jane. She's got no home right now, but she's working on the coal pile. She's got no family. Oh, Jake Brampton has a spouse who is currently also lobbing coal. Alright, well. I need to have 80 wood for the night so we can build houses. Looking okay. Work's gonna be over soon. We've stocked up a lot of stuff. Okay. So, I need 8 tents. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tents. And we'll also need to work on technology and resource depots. So let's put a resource depot here. Not a resource depot. What am I doing? A gathering post. I'll put one here. I'll put one here. And I'll put one here. So I have enough wood for the roads here. And then I will need workshops. Okay, let's be careful here. Because I think we'll have a lot of more people incoming, so 1, 2, 1, 2, so here. So we will put this stuff down. Hang on, let me just put my finger on the screen so I need that. Oh, I can't see shit. Oh, fuck it. I shouldn't have moved the camera. Hang on, this is 3 fields, right? So this is 4. So basically here. About here. So we should build this. Okay, that's gonna be our workshop for research. And that's gonna be everything we need to do this night. Hopefully. Let's hope this works. Oh, what's going on here? The roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. Better do something about it. I'll provide shelter for everyone, because you're currently building your own roofs over your own heads, you dum-dums. I should start the generator at night, I think, so people don't get sick. As we're building the houses. Okay. This should be good. Oh, what's going on? The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. That's done. Now we can research stuff. Okay. Close that for a sec. I'm gonna pull off... Where are my engineers? Put the engineers in here. And then... Actually, I'm gonna pull these guys all off because we don't need them anymore. Same thing here. Once we have the gathering posts going, we don't need this. Everybody can be building right now. Okay. Alright, houses up. Shelter promise fulfilled, hope rises. Everybody has a roof over their heads now. Okay. Let's put children to work on this gathering post. And in here, that's a nice children's job. Put some workers in there, put some workers in here. Got some more coal piles here, and there's now steel wreckage. I might wanna get another gathering post going here. Like so. Build the street. Okay. Alright. That should be all the gathering posts we need. With 3 people sick though. Let's get a medical post going as soon as we can. Not right now though. Can introduce a new law? Perfect. Emergency shifts. And after that, extended shift. You know the drill by now.
New law. A new law has passed.
Alright, we're still building stuff. So it's gonna be done. We will send some workers in. We have a lot of engineers, but that's okay. We will need to get a medical post up and running very soon. Once people start working at 8 AM. There we go.
Work time.
25 wood, come on. There we go, medical post. Need to work on those stuffy noses. Food. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of the coal reserves. I need to turn this off during the day. Now food. There'll be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. That's right. Okay, we got this done now. Put the workers in there. Oh, 2. What's going on here? Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city of the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. What's going on over here? Child injured at work. Have a day off, whatever. That's okay. Okay, research. The beacon would be nice to have. Start work on the beacon, but also we need to construct a cookhouse. 20 wood. Should be right now. Put the cookhouse here next to the research station. And then we'll cook up some food for the guys. Ta-da! We'll put some workers in there. It's gonna dry up our resources very quickly though. I need to build a hunter's hut. Now the hunter's huts don't need to be warmed as far as I know. So let's build one here. Get some food supply going. Hunters work at night, by the way. Would be neat if your save games were connected, so if your seed wall could send you aid, that would be insane, but kind of cool. Why are the people not getting treated right now? I have the medical post built. Oh, they're working, so sick, okay. Free time now.
It's time off.
The hunters are done. The hunters in there. Can I build another one? No, I need a little bit more wood. People from our convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. We need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Yep. Build the beacon and find some lost survivors. It's gonna be up next day. New law! Extended shift, here we go! 14 hours work days. You're welcome, people.
Listen, everyone.
Extended shift, extended shift, extended shift, extended shift, extended shift. Shut up and work. I'll work my people to the bone, but I don't work them till they die. How about that? We need food, definitely. Hopefully the hunters will bring us some food. Bring us 15 food per day. How is our consumption looking? We consume 80 per day. Ouch. Okay, I know what we need to do next. More hunters. A lot more hunters. And hunters research. First the beacon. What's going on? A protective mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work. Afraid she'll get injured. Could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. Yeah, let the child have the day off. Hope the rest slightly. Okay. Alright, there's gonna be a temperature drop in 2 degrees soon. I need to address that. I also wanted to shut down the generator, right? So how do we address that? Because right now it's cozy warm, right? So if I get the next generator level, we should be able to handle that. Hopefully. Lots of issues right now that we need to work on. Generator power upgrade would help. Might also need heaters. I actually might need heaters. I definitely will need heaters. We also built the beacon now. Almost. We also need some more wood for it. Okay, now we can build the beacon. Where does the beacon go? Beacon? Does it matter where it goes? What's this location then here? This looks weird. It's not the beacon location apparently. You can put it anywhere basically. Let's build it back here, I guess. Another hunter's hut soon. Actually, it's okay if I just have one worker in here, I think. Okay, can we build another hunter's hut? Yes, we can. That going. How about food production? How's it looking? Hunter's hut generates 15 per day, but we're still eating. Are we generating? What is that? It's hard to, like, I think we need 4 or 5 hunter's huts here. Or do some research on that as well. This is gonna be tough. Okay, heaters have been researched, so we're done with that. Hunter's gear. More food per hunt. Sounds great, actually. Let's get that going. Have we built the beacon yet? We're building the beacon right now. Introduce a new law. We should introduce soup. People won't like it as much, but that should lower our food requirements a little bit. The beacon has been built. Let the bacon fly! Release the bacon! Okay. Now we can scout some stuff. For that we need scouts. We have 5 workers available? Yes. Boom. Go to the lost expedition. Numerous tents, we can see people moving about. They must be the lost members of our expedition. Yes. Perfect. Alright. We're working on this building right now. What's going on here? Ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone else should be proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers lined up eager to go looking for lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. Now we needed a win. So... let's keep going. It is finished very soon though. Finish up. There we go. I need more hunters in there. I don't have a problem with coal right now, so I can remove these guys from the coal, put them onto food production. I will have to start the generator soon though. Oh, what's going on? The heating is off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if we don't at least turn it on for the night. Okay. That's alright though. Not a problem. I will turn it on in a little bit. We need to build anything else right now. Got the hunter's huts. This one is an operative, so we can dismantle the gathering post. We can build another one. Do we have more wood, by the way? Am I running out of wood here? That's some more wood crates, 53 and 27. That's not that much wood. I need to get a sawmill going quickly. So that's gonna be a problem. So sawmill is gonna be here though. 10 wood. Okay, that's okay. We get this. Alright. Alright, put the generator on. Scouts have reached the lost expedition. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. Explore. A happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us! We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. So we can either send the survivors to the city, it will take them longer and some of them may die, or we can escort them back and nobody dies. So let's escort them back. And let's see what's up. Dismantling that gathering post. I'm going to send the kids into here. We'll have to put the heater on once this goes live. I will put some more workers in here. And then this will be constructed. Needs a road. Okay. How's our food supplies looking? Perfect. We're generating as much as we're consuming every day, so don't have to worry about that, thanks to the soup. Very nice. Can send 4 workers in here. Actually, no, we'll just send... We won't even be using this thing. We'll halt the operations here, we'll just put the workers in here. And we'll get another place of research going, I would say. Another workshop. Okay. Temperature's dropping. Hunter's gear has been researched. Nice. Sawmill needs to be next. I need wood. Alright, check the temperatures. This needs to be heated. This needs to be heated. This will need to be heated. How about this thing? Gathering posts, the functioning. Will need to be heated. What about this? Gathering post will need to be heated. They all need to be heated. There's no way around it. Which means that our coal consumption is probably gonna look really bad. Actually, no, it's not bad at all. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit cold here. They need to heat this building as well. Ah, we would need a little bit more heat. It should still be fine. Scouts have returned safely to the city. We have more people now. Very nice. Disband the scouts and send them back to Frostad. Of course we're sending them back to Frost. Oh! Okay. Hello guys! Welcome on in. Food and shelter for everybody. Reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We'll look for the others. Scouts, go to the sturdy shelter. I also want more scouts as soon as possible. We also need to get some houses going for the new arrivals, which will be extremely cold, unfortunately. That's a problem. There's one tent. I don't have a steam hub yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Search for the others. Yes. We're full on coal. What am I researching right now? The sawmill. Huh. How much does this cost me? 50. 50 wood. Ha! Okay, we have a problem, Houston. What's this? Double rations for kids. Hope will rise if you give children double rations from now on. Nope. Can introduce a new law though. Let's go with the fighting arena. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. Grown men can punch each other.
New law. A new
Once I built the
law
fighting
has
arena.
passed.
3 days for that. Okay, sawmill, but my problem right now is the heating part of things. That's gonna be the biggest issue. Can empty this out, we don't need this to be operative right now. We're looking for researchers. We have a lot of people that could research, so I can actually build another... No, I can't build another workshop. Not yet. How much wood is left here? 34 and 8. Start researching, my friends, and do it quickly. Yeah, this is gonna be done this day. Get the sawmill researched. How much is that to construct the sawmill? 10 wood. To build something that can get some wood. Okay, perfect. We can put it here. No, I don't want to destroy resources. Here? Perfect. Alright, that's gonna take care of our wood problem. Right? Yeah, that's gonna take care of our wood problem. Okay. Now, we need drawing boards. 50 wood. This is gonna be a problem. People are gonna freeze up. Or get sick. We're gonna have a lot of sick people. I can't avoid it right now, unfortunately. Found them too early. We'll have houses, but they're gonna be freezing their ass off in those houses. Maybe I can at least keep other people from going sick by running the generator on overdrive. I need 50 wood to research anything right now. I could do faster gathering. I don't really need that right now. Steelworks is also possible. Because it costs us wood though. I don't want to give out wood right now. I need the sawmill. Night is coming. Uh-oh. I hope we don't get too many people sick. Still can't research, I need drawing boards. Wasting all this time on I mean, now it's night time anyways, so we don't research anything at night anyways, so... Put the workers in here, it's gonna be heated. The gathering post is still gathering, hopefully. Scouts are still moving. Gotta keep an eye on this because I'm running it on overdrive, but I'm running this on overdrive so we don't get more people falling sick. That's the idea behind it. Oh, no, people are falling sick already. Bad. I mean, the other option would have been to just go emergency shift on this one. With the risk of people dying, of course, but people will be dying nevertheless, right? Nonetheless, so... Build another medical post. Get that heated. Starts have reached a sturdy shelter. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Explore. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's notice posted on the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster when you return to the city. This means there's another city out there. Signpost, but the trail points in two directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. I discovered steel bridge. Take the resources and go to the steel bridge. Alright, this is gonna be cold. Put the heater on, put the people in, and hopefully that will keep people from getting too sick. I have to remove the overdrive here. Okay, so sawmill is working now, which means we should jump up in resources here very quickly. Should I get another sawmill going? No, not right now. I need to research going first. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got 50. Finally. Drawing boards. Upgrade. The funny thing is after that I won't be needing it anymore, unfortunately. But we need drawing boards anyways. Oh, hopefully that nobody falls gravely ill and dies on us. I can get another medical post going. That's actually not the worst idea. This needs to be heated. After that we need to research, let's see. Learn what's researched. Generate a range upgrade and then power upgrade as well, but more scouts first. Most important thing, more scouts. Need a road going to this as well. This gathering post is inoperative because it has no more stuff in range, so we can dismantle it. I should probably get another sawmill going right now. Put that, I don't know. Let's see. Here? Not bad. The road up. Why can't we go here? Oh, because we have no wood right now. Okay. Oop. There we go. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. Bridge to Winterhome. Brass plaque on the bridge reads, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wild ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble its resources. We can send it back, get 2, or we can send it back to the city and have the full automaton. And I want the automaton, so we're sending it back to our city. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared into the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. Okay. Large convoy sounds good. Let's go there. We're researching more scouts right now. People are being treated. Nobody's gravely ill. Nobody's dying. Everybody's getting treated. Very nice. What's going on here? Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we are on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Well, we'll find out in Winterhome. At some point, I guess. Let's keep going. The food situation. We need to keep a hold on the food situation. So we'll build another hunter's hut soon. Since we have some stuff there. Build it. Introduce a new law. We have the fighting arena done. We can introduce the public house. Let's introduce the pub. We also need to build a fighting arena. Got 1 day left for that, so I need to keep that in mind. We have our sawmill being built right now. People are still sick. Another person just got sick. Damn it. At least after this night it's gonna be over with the sickness. This one's gonna be heated and gonna be going. Coal is gonna be the next problem. This coal pile has 177 remaining. We've got another 1,000 left here. And that's gonna be it for resources. At that point we will have to have a coal thumper or something. This gathering post is donezo. So we can dismantle it. Okay. Let's go. Let's get another research station going, another workshop. That's also going to be important to speed up our research. It's getting warmer. You know what that means? Oh, this post is still... it's turned off, never mind. Sawmill, does it need the heating? Yes, this doesn't need the heating. Cookhouse needs the heating though. Okay, this doesn't need the heating. This does need the heating. Ah, too many people sick. I'm building too many medical posts in that close proximity, by the way. I don't like that. We found a large convoy. This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. Explore. They sought Winterhome. The workers who were riding this convoy told us they were headed for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. We're gonna escort them back to the city. Okay, we've gotta have survivors incoming, who will build their own houses, I guess. Gonna build another medical post here. Put them maybe here. My scouts finally researched. Nice. What next? I think Coal Thumper has some time left. Faster gathering, we don't need that right now. No, Steelworks, I need the Steelworks. Okay, actually we don't need that medical post right now. Cancel that. I need engineers. These guys in here do their research. Temperature should be fine. Okay. I also need to start working on gathering some coal again, so let's put the children in here, into the gathering post, even though it's a little bit chilly. I need the coal. Same thing here. Actually, no, it's not even that much of a... Whoop! Fuck! Didn't mean to press that button! Yeah. Get the kids out of there. Put it off. I accidentally put them on 24 hours, so... That raised a lot of discontent. That was a bad move. Okay, we just researched the steelworks. Now we need to do what? Generate a power up, generate a range upgrade, yes. We'll do that. And we will also do what exactly? Construct more hunters. And since we have people incoming... Oh, hang on, I need the fighting area in the public house. So fighting arena. Maybe here. And the pub can be somewhere else. It doesn't need to be here, so we put it... I don't know. Here? That's promises fulfilled. Book of Laws. We'll give him moonshine. Every meal lowers discontent. Nice. Can also set people away from soup, I guess. Because we don't have a food problem right now. That should also lower discontent. Okay. I need another scout. Hang on. What's that scout, by the way? Is it workers? Yeah, it's workers, okay. So we need to set the scout to go to the weather station. Alright. Okie dokie. Temperature will drop 1 level soon, but that's okay. Why are people getting sick like crazy? Why are you all getting sick? Why? Ah, because these people are in the chilly tents? Is that it? Damn it. Yeah, as soon as we have the range upgrade, it should be fine. Get more hunters out, I guess. Where are my workers currently? Oh, they're in here. Ah, we can't have children working in here. We can pull the workers from this gathering post, I guess. The children in here. This should be just children doing this. Public house needs a worker. Pub built. And this needs as many workers as we can put in. Okay. Last group about the plague? Nah, let's not have the plague. That would be bad. It's just the cold, unfortunately. Scouts have returned safely to the city. We got our steam core. The automaton is almost here. We can send the scouts out again. We're gonna go to the gloomy cave. And if I remember correctly, the gloomy cave is one of these 50-50s where you can lose your scout, and I don't want that, so... Not gonna gamble with people. We got homeless people now. Not a problem. We'll build some more tents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tents. Generator range upgrade. Boom. Level 2. This is all gonna be heated now. We can turn off these. Next research. Got more scouts. Need a coal thumper at some point, but how long? We still have like 1,000 coal here, so that's not a problem. It's not an immediate problem. Some will upgrade maybe. Steam hubs might be interesting as well. Bunkhouses are also interesting. Could go to drafting machines and get the factory going. Let's go drafting machines here. We also have this. We can get steelworks, right? Yeah, we have steelworks. Gonna put the automaton on steelworks then. Okay. Also, we have a lot of engineers available, so get more workshops going, I guess. Come on, lads, build your houses. What the hell is going on here? Work faster. At least this is all warm now, for the time being. I also need to build some storage spaces now. Resource depots. Where can I build them? What's the best location for them? Maybe here? I need one for food, I need one for wood, and one for coal. Okay. Let's go on here. Ah, the automaton is here. The automaton has arrived. That's gonna give us 24/7 steel once the steelworks are done. Using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel the generator. We can research upgrades to raise the efficiency and capability. Okay. We can now research lighter scout sleds. Out of factory. I'm gonna go with the lighter scout sleds first. Make the scouts move faster. It's gonna be important. People's houses are being built. We will have food ration supplies here. Automaton goes to work in here. There's gonna be coal storage. This is gonna be wood storage. Nice. Engineers in here and in here. Okay. Temperature's looking okay. Gonna drop another level though. So keep that in mind. Is this on 24 hours? Yes, it is. Okay, how much coal is there? 300, 200. I need to research maybe the coal thumper next. Like the sleds or the factory. Because I want to build automatons as well. Let's go with the factory. I need steel for that though. Oh, scouts have reached the gloomy cave. Chef's coming! Number of footprints leading to the entrance. We should check if there's still somebody alive in there. Explore. Beset by bears! You can hear terrified shrieks coming from the cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feast on them. Risk attacking the bears. We had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them and together drove the beasts away. Then they all set towards our city. That's a 50-50. You can also just roll a fail and your scouts just die. And the people die as well. So, that's good. Max that one out, max that one out. It's gonna be more food coming in for us. We have 2 sawmills going currently. Still wanna go for the factory. I could also go for the sawmill upgrade. That's also costs us steel. So let's go for... I need more steel for all these, so steel is gonna be one of my issues right now. Steam Steelworks. That's 30 wood to research that, that's nice. We also need the coal thumper though. Let's get the coal thumper done so we have it. Still getting steel right now, right? Yes. Need to build another steelworks though. Might as well build that right now. Build a street to it. That's gonna be at night, but that's fine. Pub is working. Scouts have returned safely to the city with more people. Oh, and more people means I need more houses. More tents. This doesn't fit here. Hang on, we need to build a new road. So. And once that's done, we can build more tents. One goes here, one goes here, one goes here. This should be fine. Should be enough housing for everybody. The scout is waiting. Send him out to the observatory. The active observatory for the Royal Society built to investigate the eternal winter. Smoke over it. Send people out. Okay, we're building houses now. Gonna introduce a new law. House of Pleasure. Prostitutes can be employed in the public house to further lower discontent. Hope will fall slightly. Yep. Well, you know, in order for the public to have peace, we're gonna have to prostitute some of our women. Or men.
New law. A new law has passed.
Who wants to be a gigolo? Get the road done. Sailor Jerry is raising his hand. Why are we having so many people sick? Something's wrong. But what? There's no people in there. There's nobody in here. There's nobody in here. This makes no sense. Unless they got sick building that stuff. That's what happened. Okay. Okay. Get another medical post going here. I also need to generate a power upgrade. Output upgrade. Can I even build another tech workshop at this point? Yes, I can. Well then. Scouts have reached the weather station. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. Some coal and some steam cores. We found scientists' notes. They predicted the great cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Okay, we'll take the resources. And we can check out the coal mine next. As soon as I check out Winterhome, I think there's something bad that's gonna happen to us, if I remember correctly. Oh, what's this? Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses instead of tents and wooden shacks. We'll have answers soon enough. Hope will fall. I think this is the point where we start to... Guys, I need you guys to make up your minds. Are we going to introduce a little bit of police state law and order, or are we going to introduce faith to combat the discontent? Coal thumper researched. Nice. Let's build a coal thumper. We're building a coal thumper, not a Bible thumper. Very important distinction. This thing going, I don't know, maybe here. With 2 gathering posts adjacent. 1, 2. Get the road going. Problem solved. Research possible. Okay. He's looking at me! Somebody's looking at me.
Police state. God is alive.
Verdin says we should do a police state. Phoenix Ox says cops, faith can turn on you. Okay. Looks like it's gonna be a police state. Generator power upgrade would be nice, I think. So let's grab that. Do I have Steam hubs yet? I don't think I have Steam hubs yet. I also need to check that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, the power upgrade researched. Nice. Gotta get Steam hubs next, just in case we need it. Research is going fast, that's good. Should be done before the night. Okay, there's a coal thumper. Long work hours, long work hours, long work hours, but we won't be putting any people in there right now. There's some more coal here. Are we actually gathering this right now? Yes, we are. Send some more kids in here. Scouts have reached the observatory and the coal mine. Okay, observatory. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. Sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explained they came here looking for help, but everybody was dead already. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important to them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Well, we'll escort the survivors back to the city. And then around here, the coal mine. The coal mine is automated. Its engine is pressurized, but the mining has stopped. The snow around it is untrodden and an eerie silence hangs in the air. Explore. More coal than we can use. This coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. I could dismantle this thing. Or I could just take the stored coal. If I dismantle this thing, we get lots of resources and 2 cores, but we can't do anything with it. And I think I'm going to do that with that, because that allows us to build 2 more automatons of the factory. So I'm going to dismantle the coal mine, and it's going to be useless for now. Alright, let's go see what's up in Winterhome. And then, can we build a factory yet? Did I already research the factory? I did not. Well, that's also something we need to get. Steam hub has been researched. Okay, it's time for a factory. Get that one going. And then get more research going in here with the engineers. And more people in here with some heating, hopefully. To deal with the people that are sick. Actually, no, we know what? We don't need this right now. I have enough of them right now. Cooker is a little bit chilly. I'm gonna build a steam hub here. Hopefully this can reach most of this. Hang on, where do we put it? I can't put it in a way where it reaches everything. I need to reach the cookhouse though. So here. Okay, then we can turn the heater off here. This is gonna be warm through this. All of this is gonna be heated for the next during the next cold spot. Let's take 3 coal per hour. There's our steelworks. That's currently not working, but will be working right now with the workers and the heater. And where's our coal? Okay. Well, send some workers in here, turn the heater on, and I hope we have more kids somewhere. Where are my kids? Oh, they're collecting this right now. Okay. Well, let's put some engineers in here for now. To get us more coal. How's the coal consumption looking? Oh, it's bad. Scouts has returned safe. Hang on. Are we running the generator way too hot? We're running the generator way too hot. Let's run this down a little bit. Okay, scouts have returned with the people, so we'll send them to the crash site now. And we have 27 people in needs of a home. There's more and more people coming in. There's one. There's two. Uh-oh. Gonna build this right here in the heated area. Need another size increase soon. But coal is gonna be a problem. Food is fine, but coal is gonna be a problem. Okay, we have houses. Okay. Still consuming more than we're producing. I need the gathering post going. With the extra workers that we just got. Okay. How cold is the coal thumper? Shouldn't be too cold. Gathering posts are a problem. Okay, we need automatons and we need them soon. Because I need them to work the coal mines and the coal stuff. This is all being worked right now, right? The kids on there, kids on there. So why are we... This should be fine. Why are we eating up so much coal? That should be going up, not down. Why is this inoperative? Ah, because we don't have a coal pile yet, is that it? Okay, now we're working. Okay. Factory has been researched. Let's build the factory. Put it down here in the heat zone. Okay, we can research something else again. Steam Steel works, I think. Or no. Where's the next range upgrade? Down here. Huh. Go to bunkhouse. That would help us. How cold is it gonna get? 1 level colder. When I turn up the heat, it's gonna be fine for now. Improved heaters maybe. For now. Let's need the steam steelworks though. Let's go improved heaters. Ensure that we don't get 10,000 cold and sick people. And then we go with steam steelworks. What's going on here? We've just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in our advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so... Yep. Alright, the factory costs 1 steam core to build, of course. These scouts are waiting in Winterhome. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. The fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descend into anarchy, fights for the dwindling resources, and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There is no hope. The funny thing is the fall of Winterhome is also a scenario. Sites discovered freshwater springs in the American camp. We're on our own, but we can take 2 steam cores with us from there. There's the American camp. We go to the freshwater springs, I would say. I have 5 steam cores on me. I'm gonna go freshwater springs, and then we're gonna go back and deposit our steam cores for the automatons. 22 hours left here. 7 sick absences. What? Why is everybody sick? We are alone. The news that has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here. People living normal lives in homes seated by generators. But we're alone. Hope falls. And they got torches. That's never good. We should never have left Britain. Oh, look at Hope. Hope just goes down to 0. Uh-oh. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive without any help? We have to go back to London. There is no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads to the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to settle in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision for the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. Order and discipline, or faith in spiritual strength? Well, you guys have voted. You guys said order and discipline. I mean, you guys do realize you're gonna put a German in charge of order and discipline, and we will have to erect watchtowers and make up a secret police. Don't you worry, nothing is going to be bad. Nothing! There we go, order and discipline. Purpose. First piece, neighborhood watch. We can build watchtowers. We need to mobilize and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. Yeah, neighborhood watch, sure, let's put a couple of watchtowers. What's the worst thing that could happen?
New law is signed.
New law is signed. We'll put a watchtower. What's the maximum usage that we can get from this? The same size as a house, right? Okay, let's see. Put one here. Put one here. Okay. We're building watchtowers. Even says I choose faith in Tuna Fist. Alright, what's going on here? Why is this inoperative again? 56 per hour. It's not thumping enough coal, apparently. Okay, here we go. I feel safe and knowing my neighborhood is watching my back. Yep. The unconvinced want to leave, the Londoners. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change our mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense! What, are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not going to die. Londoners. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Alright. We have 14 days left to make sure the Londoners don't disrupt the city too much. So, let's put more people onto the watchtowers. And also heat the watchtowers because they're currently a little bit cold. Did we do increased range yet? Nope, we need that. So for now, put the heater on in the watchtower. Great, one guy already fell sick in the watchtower. Crash site. This is where our expedition was split up when our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should be here. Wood and raw food. Explore. Fate of the Forgotten. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching amongst the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies, tangled together in a frozen mass as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. We'll take the resources. Alright, how much do we have here on the crash site? Not much. Okay, let's go to the American camp. Several big tents, no signs of life. A flag flies over them. The American flag! Even from this distance, we couldn't mistake the stars and stripes. Alright. What's the worst that could happen when we say hi to America? Let's go. Next watchtower is done. Put the people in. Watchtowers are built. Hope rises. And we will also heat the watchtower. Gathering post resources depleted. Okay, so this gathering post is now officially done. We can make this inoperative. Pull the engineers and send in the children. Also pull in out the workers and send in more children. Okay, good. Now what? This is inoperative. Turn it on. Got some kids on it. Drain that of the last bit of coal. And then what? Factory. Yes, engineers in. Longer work hours. Build me an automaton. 100 steel, 100 wood, and yeah, lots of stuff. It's gonna be expensive. I need the range upgrade, and I need it soon. Right? It's gonna get cold. And it's gonna get warmer again, though. I don't have a problem with shelter right now, so maybe we don't need the range upgrade yet, right now, but we will need the automatons. So, Steam Steelworks. This is where we do the Steam Steelworks. 100%. Let's go. Londoner kebabs. Oh. You guys are very mean. Oh. Scouts have reached the freshwater springs. There are survivors there. Perfect. Several pools are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Patches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rock at their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Degenerated but alive. Near the freshwater springs we met some refugees from Winterhome. They are a sorry sight and they seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving, they look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. Alright, escort the survivors to the city. Still getting steel from our automaton, which is nice. Coal balance is also looking good. We're generating coal, very nice. And once the new day starts, we should be working on our first automaton. Hopefully. The food situation is fine. I could maybe put a couple more people on this right now. We have a lot of raw food, but not as much prepared food. I might have to add another hunter's hut. Londoners gain more followers. People join the Londoners. Sir, the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. I see. They're spreading their insidious thoughts. We're out of steel? Yep, because we're building an automaton. Temperature's falling, which means we need to upgrade our steam power. Oh, this is warm enough. Steam Steelworks research. Okay, the medical post is empty. Nobody's in there. Public house is too cold. We'll need to heat this. During operation hours. This is gonna be toasty. Sawmill's fine. Steelworks fine. Everything else is fine. Okay. Steam sawmill. And then 4 flying hunters. Flying hunters could be good. Steam sawmill could be good, but all of that needs steel. We don't have steel right now. I don't even have enough steel to build Steam Steelworks. Let's get this one done. New automaton has been built. Perfect. I'm gonna put him onto the Steelworks. Now we get steel 24/7. I don't really have much steel right now. I can only do research on wood technology. It's too fast, the gathering. Or is there another option? Sawmill upgrade, maybe? I actually would like to do that. Ah. That's too fast, the gathering. How much steel do I need for the next steam upgrade? Steel upgrade to 15 steel. 13, 14. What's this? Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but thankfully was caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. Could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchmen. We're lucky to have them. I'm glad it ended well. So, kid didn't get hurt. Perfect. The Steam Steelworks here. Alright. Faster gathering has been reached. That was fast. Well, if anything else, I need 10 steel. So we need 10 steel for the sawmill upgrade then. Just need to watch our sawmills. This is still efficient, but it's only got 113 left. Where's the other sawmill that we have? This one's got 900 left, but this one's gonna be done soon. Let's get 10 steel and get the efficiency upgrade for the sawmill. Scouts have returned safely to the city. Perfect, with lots of resources. Oh, let's send them somewhere else. Let's send them to the Frozen Grove. And then we'll have our scouts meet the Americans in a couple of minutes. Hopefully they don't die. American camp. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prostheses. Steel and steam cores is what we find. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Take their resources. And we will go to the temporary settlement. 2 rows of small wooden huts, but no smoke or other signs of life. All in all, it looks well kept, but temporary. Okay, so that boy's out here. This is empty, right? Dismantle. Okay. Might as well get a new sawmill going right now before we forget about that. Put that one here. Put more people in here. What else? Need to work on a generator radios upgrade next. Oh! I need houses for people. That's what I need. One here. Huh. Now what? Now I need to go in this row. 2 houses here. Build that. Gonna have to build a steam hub here temporarily. Make sure they don't get sick. That's fine though. It's gonna melt all the ice here once it goes active. Boom. And boom. Warm tent. Nice. A lot of steel here. We also got a lot of cores, so we can build. Let's build 3 more automatons. When the time comes. Oh, what's going on? We can introduce a new law. More purpose. Morning gathering or guard stations? Guard stations. Raise the hope of people living nearby, lowers discontent of people living nearby, and can use guards to break up protests. Yep, we'll do that. Guard stations sound good.
New law in the city.
I'm building my own little police state right here. What could go wrong? Is the food situation getting bad? That's a good question. We're consuming more than we're generating right now. That's a good point. So I'll have to build more hunters' huts. I need 1 more hunters' hut, I think, and then we'll be fine. Actually, no, I just need to... Hang on, this is a sawmill that I just built. Yes. I'm gonna send engineers in here. And then we'll build a hunter's hut here and here. And then we'll research some upgrade for that. The code's getting colder, does it count? Yep. Okay. There's our watchtower, guard station, whatever. Put people in there. Make it warm. Actually, that's a little bit too warm, but what the hell? Why is it so warm? Ah, okay. Well, we'll have to have it like this. Then we'll put people in here. Guard stations built. Guard stations have been built and manned to maintain order in the city. Some people question their purpose, but the majority support my decision. Hope rises. Nice. Okay, somebody's getting sick. That's the people in the sawmill. It's too cold in the sawmill, apparently. Just nothing I can do about this right now. Same thing. Oh, hang on. This is not even active right now. Never mind. This is not active. We're good. Put some workers in here to get some more food. Are we getting more people back towards us? No, right? Let's see, I have more children available that I can put to work here, and these are all children now, perfect. Put the workers in here. And we move the workers from here, put the children to work for the food, which means we can put in more hunters here. Okay. Gods have reached a temporary settlement. Let's see. Memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planned face, someone chiseled the following: May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decided to dismantle the huts for wood. We can go to the walled colony and the fishing village. How many steam cores are we carrying? 2. Let's go for the walled colony next. Okay. Some upgrades being researched right now, with lots of steel and all sorts of other stuff. We're building 3 automatons. That should take care of our steel problem, because we can't store that much more. Boom. Okay. Now, that automaton is going to be ready soon. We're going to put them on the coal pile, and that gives us more workers to put for food. Some upgrade researched. Nice. Let's go with the gathering post installation. Should I do that or something else? It's gonna get one colder soon, but one hotter soon as well. Let's work on the mechanical calculators. Tier 3 technologies. Eight hours left on coals. Huh. Well, that's a problem. Am I really eating up so much coals? Oh yes, we're consuming a lot. Oh. Get another coal thumper going. 2 more gathering posts. And pray for mercy. Guess I can put a steam hub here actually. Your automaton has been built. You go here. 24/7 coal production is a go. But it's still not enough. Now we can research tier 3 technologies. Nice. Generator efficiency. Should we do that, or heat efficiency, or sooner automatons? No, automaton integration, better effectiveness is important now. But I also need food. And this flying hunters here could help a lot, because they provide more raw food per night. Let's get that. Okay. Kids in here for collecting stuff. Longer work hours, please. Yes. Engineers in here. What now? Fundamental research. Engineers asking for a day off to study an automaton. Yes. You will be allowed to study automatons and hopefully increase the efficiency. Not a problem. We're getting a lot of people falling sick slowly but surely, but can't be helped. The automaton has been built. You go in here. Actually, no. I'm gonna send you into this one. Hang on. Engineers here, automaton in here. Because that way we ensure that we're collecting coal 24/7. Actually, you know what? Put him in here. That way he's collecting from both piles. Okay. Okay. Scouts have reached the exile colony. There are survivors here. Numerous snow shelters expertly built from blocks of hard-packed snow huddle around the cold, burned-out campfires. A deadly silence hangs over the colony. Hello. Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. You could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City with food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to those poor Yankees we buried. Escort the exiles to the city. Okay. We pulled the dying exiles from their snow houses and prepared them for the journey to our city. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth. Not yet. Alright, we're bringing them back. These guys are still moving out. We'll need some more houses soon, and I need the range 3 upgrade for the generator. That's what we need. Not right now, but actually we will need it right now. What's the temperature looking like? Okay. Yeah, we're burning more fuel than we okay, so now we're generating more. Nice. Got the flying hunters now. And we will need to research range upgrade 2 now. Definitely. So flying hunters means we have taken care of our food problem. As soon as we can build the hunters' hangars, which take a lot of steel to build, unfortunately. No automatons are not working right now. I need more steel. Do we have steam, the steam steelworks yet? Have I built them already? I think I built them already, right? Okay, so this is going as fast as I can. Okay. Alright. I don't think we have to worry about food right now. Food seems to be going up, right? We're consuming as much as we are generating. Okay, so that's okay. There's another hunter's hut where I can put more workers in if I need to. We can turn these heaters off. That should ensure that we get a little bit more coal. Oh shit, we're eating through our coal supplies right now. Why are we eating through our coal supplies like that? What's going on? It says we're generating more than we're using, so what the hell? I know, we're not using these buildings right now, right? So we can shut this one off. Gonna make up our houses cold though, but there's nothing I can do. Don't need a heater on the steelworks. What the hell? These are gonna be chilly as well. Doesn't matter. I need to conserve the coal right now. Okay, we've stopped the deterioration, hopefully. It's gonna get warm soon. I'm gonna drop down to steam level 1 anticipation of that. That should barely hold us active. The Londoners are getting more followers, that's not good, but I can't help with that. Okay, time for a little bit of thawing. Okay. It's getting warmer. But the coal situation is a big problem right now. I don't know why this is such a big problem. These are not working long enough. $232 coal pile. Building another automaton right now. Nice. Okay, coal is rising again. That's good. That's good. At the current status, we're getting 1,400 coal a day. Things suck. Your car is getting fixed, but one part is delayed. That's the classic. Generator age upgrade researched. Nice. Efficiency upgrade. That doesn't burn as much. Or better automatons. Here. Boost the efficiency. I think we need to boost the efficiency of the automatons first. So it will help everything, not just this part. Scouts have returned from and brought us lots of stuff. A lot of stuff. Very nice. Get sent them out again. We'll send you to the fishing village. Also, we have a lot of homeless people right now, so let's get some tents going. That should be enough, right? 5? No, I need 6. Good thing we got the range upgrade done, right? New automaton has been built. Perfect. That means we will build another one as soon as we can. It should be right now. Perfect. Now we put the automaton on coal. Preferably on coal where elders are working on. This is all children's work, right? So these are both worked by automatons now. Nice. Maybe I will put one of them. No, actually no, I don't need wood right now, so this is fine. The sawmill is inoperative, we can dismantle it. Should probably build a new sawmill while we're at it. Okay. More hunters. Perfect. I need roads as well for these houses. Okay, let's see what happens here. Scouts have reached the frozen grove. Some trees in this grove bear deep cuts in the shape of a cross. We found some bones scattered around them. Buried shame. Poking around the trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some bones bear signs of a cutting tool. Corpses have obviously been stripped of edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by the freshwater springs from starving. We'll leave the graves intact, but we can cut some trees for wood. 300 wood that we can grab from this and go to the snow cliff. Oh no, they transport all this wood, but okay. Okay. We'll introduce a new law soon. Here we go. New law, it's time for morning gathering or patrol. Morning gatherings will raise hope from time to time, hope will rise slightly. A patrol will reduce discontent and increase hope. Let's do morning gathering. Or patrol. How much discontent do we have? A little. You know what? Let's go patrol. Patrol time! Boom! Discontent almost zero. Keep the crooks off the streets, yes. What's going on here? Test subject needed. The engineer working on the automaton project is back. He wants to borrow an automaton, which won't work for 44 hours. That's okay. Let's just build a new one, right? Should be fine. I need to build some resource depots now. Build 2. Automaton efficiency raises to 70%. Very nice. Okay, what else can we research here? Hunting tactics would be good. Bunkhouses would also be good. Steam sawmill would be good, but I don't... wood is not my problem right now. Coal is. Steam coal thumpers would be good. Resource depot upgrade would also not be bad. I'll do the resource depot upgrade, I guess. Okay. Many people in here. Actually, no, we just send an automaton in. Boom. Problem solved. Fully staff these. Activate this. The heater on. Resource depot upgrade has been researched. 75 for difference engine. Generate a power upgrade 2 would be nice. How should we do the efficiency upgrade? I think efficiency upgrade would be good. Burn less coal. That can only be good for us. I should keep saying, I am the law! Oh. Reach the snow cliff. The hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Somebody lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. Wood, food rations, and steam cores. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching for his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Sounds like it's exactly what happened here, right? What's happening to us right now. There's a shrouded cave that we can now go to. And then we'll come back with our loot, I guess. Let's keep going. Resource depot for wood and for coal. Food rations are going down low, so would like to build some hunters hangars here. Two. What's going on here? Writing on the wall. Let's go back. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. Send the watchman to remove it. That's why we have the watchman. Are we still heating these, by the way? No, right? Good. Wood, this is going up, but not quite as much as I wanted to. It's not automaton available to keep collecting stuff. Here we go. Londoners are getting more followers, damn it. How much are we collecting right now? 1,500 a day. Why are my Steam hubs still active, by the way? I need to do... Oh, I know what I need to do here. Quickly. Build 2 tents here. Build the road like this, and then dismantle these two. Because these are gonna be heated, but these are not. Another automaton going as well. Trader efficiency has been researched. Nice. What next? What's happening soon? 1 down, but that's okay. Maybe houses could be good for us. I think bunkhouse and hunting tactics, but bunkhouse first. What's our food situation like? Stable, but not perfect. Putting another automaton here. Steam core needed. The guy working on the automaton project thinks that he can raise the automaton efficiency by 5%, but we will need to give him a steam core. Well, here you go, good sir. Good luck and Godspeed. Malfunctioning automaton has been repaired. Okay. Well, there's people working on this. Let's put an automaton on this so we have 24/7 coal production now. Good. That'll work. Cookhouse is a little bit chilly. Put the heater on in the cookhouse, I guess. Everything else should be fine. Londoners are getting more followers. Time for summary executions to commence, says Shadow Vipers. Nah. We will convince them. With hopefully less force than that. Bunkhouse has been researched. Go for difference engine next. 75 steel. Outpost depot could also be good. Let's start that first. We can build bunkhouses now. A new automaton has been built. Nice. I can send him on this. 1 more and we have fully autonomous coal production. Scouts have reached the fishing village. Hot spring keeps a tiny patch of the sea from freezing here. The Americans used this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now, but There's some steam cores here. No place for the weak. The fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching if we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team to here to start fishing. So we can leave this intact or we can dismantle it. I'm gonna leave it intact. We'll take the steam cores. We can now go to Tesla City. Tesla City is another 50-50 of your scouts dying or not. Another potential reload, but that's how it is. Oh, we have one gravely ill. That's not good. Children's hideout. This cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from Winterhome. There are no adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from Winterhome on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When their food ran low, the guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in the city got really ugly. Well, we could leave the children to their fate. Or we can just escort them back, which of course we will do. We'll escort them back. I'm not leaving kids out in the snow. We formed the children into an orderly column and set off towards the city. They walk quietly and resolutely, like little adults, the youngest clutching their toys tightly. This is going to be a long journey. Please have enough warm beds prepared for their arrival. Yep. Maybe I should do that right now, so I don't forget it. I need to... didn't I... Okay, I built the road here, so I can dismantle this part of the road. That allows us to build more tents. Let's build 5, so that way we have enough space if somebody else comes in. We're also working on more steel. And the Book of Laws is ready again. Medical treatment to treat the gravely ill. Or more purpose. The morning gathering, for example, or the propaganda center. I think we need a propaganda center.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I'm building the Ministry of Magic right now. Oh, what's that? It's a sawmill. It's not employing anybody. But that will change. Here we go. What's this? Another act of vandalism. No Captain Run. Londoners have faced more walls. Urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks my leadership. Das kann ich nicht tolerieren. Finding you an unfit leader, incapable of doing what it takes to save our people. We will send the watchman, of course, to remove it. We also have another patrol going on. Boom. I'll show you your discontent, my friends. Gonna make you less discontent very quickly. Scouts have reached Tesla City. Okay. I'm gonna have to save scum this. Explore. The city is modern and meticulously built. A tall tower emits a constant barrier of lightning, deflecting the incoming snow. Nobody comes out to greet us. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tall tower shines with a blue glow of electric discharges from a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets and the stench of burned flesh taints the air. We saw lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash on its roof. Risk entering the city. Well, they got zapped. Long story short, the scouts got zapped. Oh, hang on. We'll handle that in a second. Trouble with the Londoners. Watch members have been beaten. Members of the neighborhood watch who were removing the Londoners' slogans have been assaulted. I will send guards to secure the streets to get some hope rising. Boom. Now, as for Tesla City, we lost the 50-50 again. If you want to play this normally, of course, you need to make sure that your scouts are empty once you send them into Tesla City. Otherwise, you will lose a lot of good stuff, which happened to me in one try. This time, we didn't lose the 50-50. We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing has ever frightened us as much as this blasted lightning until we figured out how to switch it off, that is. Now we'll be able to establish an outpost here, and that outpost will get us steam cores. Now we can go to Dreadnought Landing with those scouts. These guys are carrying 2 steam cores, the other guys are going to keep carrying 1 steam core, and 35 kids coming back, okay? Alright. Yeah, Elon Musk went nuts. Okay. Send the guards to secure the streets, we did that before. We need roads. And we need maybe more hospitals. Apparently. Also, the propaganda center needs to be manned. The propaganda center can now keep track of people's attitudes and influence them. Hope rises. Okay. Propaganda bulletin. Hope will rise even more. Boom. Costs 10 wood. Boom. We survive every day thanks to order. Oh, what's going on here? No mercy for enemies. Ha! The flags are running out. Perfect. We're hanging the flags on our building. Why am I hearing marching songs in the distance? The food's going low. You are 100% correct. That's a problem. It's soup time. But also, why is our food going so low? I need more hunters' hangars, apparently. People regain hope. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome. And they are starting to hope for the future. I am glad to hear that. Now, let's get more of these good hunters' hangars going. And hopefully, that'll give us more food. Outpost depot research. Nice. Let's build that as soon as possible. 45 steel. And we'll get steam cores automatically delivered to us. That's perfect. Order, people! Let's march to work. Not let's get to work, people. No, it's order, people! Let's march to work! Left foot, right foot. Okay. Yeah, there's some very dark things happening here. Okay, these are all built now. Nice. Not researching anything at the moment, which is not good. Hunting tactics could help us as well. This is fine. I need more steel. We have to really wait for some steel now. Scouts have reached Dreadnought Landing. A huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel plates remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. Wood, steel, and steam cores. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. Look at this thing. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1886, the American expedition aboard Hephaestus landed here in search of a haven from the global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship Prometheus. Let's take the resources and check out the research station. How are we doing here? This hopefully is being built right now, right? Oh, what's going on? A huge success! The automaton project is complete. Automatons can be used at medical facilities and the cost of automatons falls by 5%. Nice. Then we'll have more engineers in here. I'm gonna build a steam hub here instead of the heaters, I think. Maybe we can turn off the heaters then. I don't need the heaters. Now everybody should be able to go to medical posts. There we go. Okay, what else can we do? Nothing right now. Researching some stuff would be nice. 75 for the difference engine. That's the next stop. 75 steel. Alright, let's get the research going on the difference engine. So tier 4 technologies. It's gonna get cold tomorrow. I hope the hunters are bringing us a lot of food now, because we will need it. Scouts have reached the research station. The door of the research station has been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside. Broken furniture, damaged scientific instruments, and splatters of blood. Explore. The last discovery. Inside the ransacked station we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like suns dimming, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. Site discovered Cave hideout. Okay. Take the resources. These guys are carrying a lot of stuff now. We'll go to the cave hideout next. A dark opening in the base of a hill, probably an entrance to a cave. See some smoke coming out of it. Okay. And the other guys are 3 hours away from our city and then can be sent out again. These scouts have been out a while. I need more automatons now. Let's make one more. That's gonna be our next job. Because that will put our steel to good use. We got a lot of wood from this and a lot of kids. And we can set the scouts out again. Let's send the scout out to the ice corridor. Oh. People support the guards. Sir, people are no longer concerned by the Londoner slogans. Some have started to bring hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. You couldn't just bear watching them walk in the streets in this cold. The slogans, the deranged squad of cowards, nothing more. Nice. Just convince people to have more kids and understand that sometimes accidents happen and the bodies can be made into food. Bah. No. Phoenix up. No, just no. We won't be eating any kids today. Or any day. Alright, it's gonna get colder. We've reached the cave hideout with some more survivors. Damn. Several men stand at the entrance. A few tired men. As you approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall bearing the entrance. They're in a bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. We'll talk to them. Nothing like small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave, and we're heading home to with those poor wretches in tow. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna send these guys to the stone ship then. Instead. Tesla's grave. Alright, more people coming in. How much space do we have left? Not that much. Okay, we're gonna build these houses here. And then we'll have to upgrade our stuff soon. Cold is coming, which means steam level 2, please. I should heat this up enough, though. Okay, this is fine. Famous last words. The sawmill is going, it's livable, this is fine, this is fine. This is with our friends. The sawmill is still functioning a little bit longer. Medical post and everything else is fine because we've got the heater around here. The public house is ice cold. And the workshop right here is chilly. We throw this thing on. Okay. So the pub is a problem now because the pub is a risk for people to fall ill. So I need to increase the radius, or I need to increase the heater efficiency. The automaton has been built, nice. Where do we send the automaton though? Then send them here, and that way we will fully automate all of our coal production. And we will need to build more storage space, more resource depots. Wood is not a problem, coal is not a problem anymore, very nice. Defense engine researched, also good. I think we're good on food right now. Houses would be good. Steamer range upgrade would also be good. Advanced steelworks might even be better. Let's do that. What's this? An indignant woman. Sir, our guards have reported this woman from attacking them on patrol. What? She was cursing them and hitting them with her fists when they brought her in. I would have come by myself, the woman says. These swine have been pestering me day in, day out, and I'm sick of it. They say they need to check if everything's in order, but it's just an excuse for them to make advances. I wouldn't be making any advances on her, but okay. We'll reprimand the guards. Be more careful. Also, go on patrol. Also, oops, that's emergency shift. That's not what I wanted. Almost ready for another propaganda bulletin. Nice. "41 Londoners remain." Advanced steelworks has been researched. Okay, what else? Automatic prototyping to be able to research everything. Houses and house redesign would also be good. Let's get the house first, I guess. Also, automaton efficiency would also be good. Extra coal storage, extra wood storage. Put down the advanced steelworks. These guys are coming back to us, right? Another time for some law. Do we go for agitators? Increases the efficiency of nearby workspaces by 20%. Or pledge of loyalty. People will be persuaded to sign a pledge of loyalty, which will turn them into secret informers. Permanent hope bonus. Discontent will rise slightly. Yeah, pledge of loyalty sounds good. Boom.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Pledge me your loyalty, or there will be problems. Okay. They want us to rat on each other. I'll never do that. Well, we'll see about that, won't we? Need to get the steam hub going, unfortunately. There's no other way around it. But it's only gonna be active. Oh no, it has to be active 24 hours, okay. First London is convinced to stay. Yes! Sure, several of the people who want to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them there's hope for us yet. Glad to hear that. Only 38 people left. Okay. Alright. Steam steelworks are going. Advanced steam steelworks, whatever they're called. Scouts have returned with workers and lots of materials. And we can send them back out into the wasteland. To the ice corridor. Okay. Lots of steel, lots of other stuff are available. Let's build 3 automatons from this. And then what? Start converting those houses into something else. Into bunkhouses, maybe? I don't see any cold on the horizon so far, so that's good. Houses researched, nice. House redesign will cost less steel and wood to build, or we go for automatic prototyping. But hang on, let's go for automaton integration 2. Make the automatons more efficient. Damn it, I have an outpost depot that I haven't even used yet. Damn it, I'm so stupid. Build an outpost team. And go... Tesla City. Damn it. I've wasted 2 or 3 days on that. I had the outpost team ready and I didn't send it out. Damn it. That's my mistake. Two more hunters hangars. That will take care of our food issues. Gotta build 4 automatons in total. I'll put one here. Turn the heater off. This one does not need to be heated anymore. What we'll need though is more storage space very soon. Get 2 more depots going. We can go off the soup again, that's a good point, we don't need soup anymore. We'll be more happy with that. Can send more people to work in the pub. And we can also research something else, and that is going to be automatic prototyping as soon as I have enough steel. Put this on hold for now. Get the research going first, I would say. Okay, this is gonna start automatically. That is our first expedition, or our first, what's it called? First outpost team is going, nice. I want to research engineer automatons next, actually. More coal storage, more coal storage. These guys are waiting in Tesla City to build an outpost. Alright, very good. This guy does steam cores regularly. If one automaton AFKing, he's not got anything to do, but that's not a problem. 60 wood left. Send the automaton here, harvest the remaining wood, and then we'll send him back. What's going on now? Food theft. The Londoners steal supplies. Someone has stolen 83 food rations from the stockpiles. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems this ridiculous idea of leaving for London is getting traction. Send guards to catch them. Guards! Oh. What now? Act of vandalism. A loyal citizen has reported that he saw a group of young people vandalizing the propaganda center. They wrote, "Wake up people" in big letters on the outer wall. What should we do? Punish the guilty or remove the writing? It's a couple of kids. Remove the writing. Also, time for another propaganda bulletin. And time for another patrol. Boom. More hope, less discontent. Aha. Scouts have reached a stone ship, distinct spot in Frostland. Used as a waypoint. We didn't find anything of value, but we found the damaged snowcat. Let's go there then. Ah, wait a second. Okay. It's still just snowy out there. Alright. It's gonna be a dip in 2 temperature levels in 2 days, so we need to keep an eye on that. Which means that I will need to increase my heating capabilities big time. I need steam level 4 basically for that. Okay, we need to work on that quickly. Should be fine though. Forget the research automatons, it's gonna be fine. New automaton has been built, nice. This thing is empty, we can dismantle that. Instead we will go for a new sawmill. Yeah. Okay. No food theft. You get your rations and you don't ask what they are. Dead rats probably. Not a law already. Purpose for, let's see. I could go here. I could go New Order. If I wanted to, I could go full Hitler. But that will kill some people. And I don't want to kill anybody. But this basically instant trumps the Londoners. It completely ends them. Hope will never be a problem again, but I think we can get by without. I'm gonna build a prison instead.
A new law has passed.
I'm gonna build a slammer instead. Now we have a prison. Somebody is an evildoer, we can put them in prison. We put them in prison, we don't put them away. No, we're not gonna kill them all. Guys, why are you so bloodthirsty? Alright, let's go with engineer automatons, and then I'm gonna research generator power upgrades. But first, engineer automatons. It should be fine. We have 2 more steam cores, and we're building 2 more. Oops, we're building 2 more automatons, so that's perfectly fine. Actually, after that, we have 2 more, so we can build 3 in total. We've reached the damaged snowcat. This used to be a large snowcat. Its steam turbine must have exploded, turning it into a heap of junk. We found some supplies inside the wreck. We'll surely find a good use for them. 106 resources, and we will send them back to our city. Whew, we're pushing fast through this. Send them to a labor camp. Damn it, you guys are not nice. You guys are mean. What is this, by the way? Sawmill. Inoperative. Great. Dismantle. The automaton has been built. Nice. Where are my people working right now? They're all working in here. That's all fine. This is all not automaton stuff. This is a prison. We sent some workers in there. Prison has been built. The prison is open. A proof that my promises of safety and order were not just hollow words. Now we've got a prison. We can do a roundup. Londoners and other wrongdoers will be locked up. Discontent will fall. Yeah, just pick up some Londoners. Let's go. Boom. 22 Londoners left. Tendency. This is the tendency for the Londoners. Triple arrows down. We have 6 days left. Engineer automatons research. Perfect. Put them into the workshops. 3 engineer automatons going on right now. And we can do automaton integration. 3, get it to maximum efficiency. Our automation is getting better and better. I need more resource depots though. Store all the stuff, especially food and other stuff, but that's okay. Alright, we'll store coal here, we'll store food rations here and here. Max out these guys. Sawmill gets an automaton as soon as we can. Next morning we'll have that. See, my research is going on right now. It's a little bit slower than on daytime, since it's only 3 buildings, but boom! Automaton integration 3 research. The automatons have researched how they can better integrate with our stuff. Boosted scout sleds, sounds good, we'll get that. Just in case. Oh, what's going on here? Another theft! Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 100 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry at the Londoners are putting their crazy ideas before the needs of the city. Catch them! Go grab them! Put them in prison! Caught in the act. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to their thievery. What should we do with them? We can banish them or we can lock them up. We can lock them up. Into the prison with him! Throw him into shackles! Oh! One of our people died? What? A poet's suicide. Sir, one of our people has committed suicide. In his spare time, he wrote a poem about loss, suffering, and the death of hope. Our propaganda center waged a campaign against him to protect our people from his influence. Now people might blame us for his suicide, unless we make it look like he drank himself to death. Do we increase the discontent, or stay away from it, and hope will fall? Slight rise of discontent? Yeah, he was a very troubled, so he just drank himself to death. First death. Yeah, we need to sign the cemetery law and build a cemetery. Because this guy is gonna stink up the place. We had a death, unfortunately. Patrol the discontent away. But patrol actually helps in raising our hope, so that's good. Scouts have reached the ice corridor, a wide corridor of crushed ice that the American dreadnought the USS Hephaestus left in its wake. A triumph of engineering! We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we may be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship Prometheus. Carry on to the icebound dreadnought. New automaton has been built. Go to work on the woodpile. 3 days until it gets very cold.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Boosted scout sleds have been researched. Nice. Should we get additional scouts? I think we should get additional scouts. New automaton has been built, which we will put into the factory so we can build automatons at night. Nice. Automatons building automatons. It has finally come to this. Scouts have returned safely back to our home. I'll send it to the observatory to wait in case anything pops up here, because I think something will pop up. Scouts have reached the icebound dreadnought. The USS Prometheus, the massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice. It lies broken at the ship's bow. Calculating genius. The dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its hull contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost there. On the bridge we found a log with Tesla's last order. Transfer all supplies and enable the survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prostheses to make them useful. We'll take the resources, and we will go to the wrecked vehicle. A box-like shape is sticking up from the snow over there. Let's go there. 5 hours, they'll be there. We'll continue. What's this? An angry rant. Sir, our guards report that a man is giving an impassioned speech to a small crowd, accusing you of scheming to enslave us all. Our captain is trying to keep you content, ignorant, and under control. Remember the new poor law, the workhouses? That's how we live now. We're supposed to work and be quiet, but it's not too late. Well, he's actually right, that's what I'm doing, but... let him speak, it's his right. I'll take a little bit of discontent, whatever. Okay. I need more storage space. Okay. Research complete, additional scouts researched. Now then, what now? Sawmill range extension, steam sawmill. We don't need any of these. Medical post insulation will be important. Flying hunter's gear. I have enough food right now, I feel. So, generator power upgrade too. That's what we'll get. All of this is nice and dandy. New automaton has been built. We can build another one. Now we're going low on wood. These scouts are in the observatory, this is fine. I can also build a new group of scouts, right? Oh, that's the wrong building. Hang on, here. Next group of scouts. Ready to go somewhere. I'm gonna send them to the coal mine. Oh. Wrecked vehicle. We found the wreck of some vehicle. We've wrecked some vehicle. We can salvage some parts from it. Hidden supplies. While disassembling the wreck to salvage what we could find from it, we found a hidden cache of supplies. A ruined warehouse. Let's go there. Grab whatever we can. Someone's sick. That's not good. I also need more hope soon. I need to get rid of that dead body. The power of 2 researched. Steamer range upgrade. Look how quickly we are researching stuff now because we're researching through the night. Scouts have reached the warehouse. 3 of the 4 wilds are still standing, protecting a small stash of snow-covered supplies for some wood and some raw food. With moderate effort, we were able to remove the crates containing supplies from under the snow. We'll put them to good use in our city. Site discovered. Snow-covered supplies in the frozen pond. What do we have all here? Let's see. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna take that back to our city. I'm gonna use these scouts to check out the frozen pond. We're also full on steel again. Steel storage, wood storage, coal, coal, coal. Rest to be determined. Oh! Another theft! Londoners are stealing again! 128 food rations stolen from the stockpiles. Send guards to catch them. We only have 14 Londoners left. 5 days left. Oh, what happened here? One of our people died again? Murder on duty? The Londoners steal supplies. One of our guardsmen was beaten to death whilst chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Lock him up. Throw him into prison. That's okay, we'll deal with discontent and with the hope problems by using... Actually, we can combine these, I think. Let's use some propaganda first. Boom. And now, we'll do a patrol. Boom. More hope. Less happiness. No, more happiness. Less problems. Generator efficiency, generator power, generator range. What else could we do? House insulation would be good. 120 wood to do that though. So I think we need to work on our wood gathering speed. Sawmill range extension and then, no, steam sawmill first. I'm almost ready to finally sign the law that allows us to have a cemetery. These guys are ready and waiting, okay. Alright. Adaptation. Cemetery. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Yep. And here's an important thing, guys. Never put the cemetery anywhere where you heat stuff. Because, let's just say the bodies will get ripe. There's one... I remember there's one level, one scenario, where there's a cemetery next to a heat source. And if you don't see that immediately, you're gonna have disease in your city. What's that, by the way? It's a sawmill, right? It's an operative though, so we can dismantle that. Can build a new one. Well, not right now, but soon. There we go. The wood thing might be a problem. I might have to build a steam like a wall drill here at some point. It's running out of wood. Steam sawmill research, sawmill range extension is gonna be the next one. But first we're gonna upgrade our sawmills, yep. Cemetery established. Hope rises. We can finally put our dead to rest. Very good. No more discontent, because the dead body is gone. But now, watchdog. Sir, a child came to the guard station and gave the guardsmen a stuffed toy dog, telling them that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order in our city. I'm glad to hear that. 9 Londoners remain. Okay, that's the first wood part. Let's get the steam sawmill number 2 going. It's gonna get an automaton. Alright. That should resolve our immediate problems. Let's do sawmill range extension next. That should ensure that we have everything done here. And then I want to do house insulation before the night. For the long night. Prison roundup. Scouts have come back with lots of food, steel, wood, and everything else. Nice. So we'll send these scouts from here to the observatory. Alright. Day 20 is coming along. I think something happens at 20 or 21. I don't remember exactly when. Steel is currently full. No, that's not a problem. Yeah, boom. No more steel full. I've got... can build 3 more automatons. With this. Perfect. What? Who died? Why? Lack of treatment. Oh shit. Because he didn't have... he was gravely injured. Okay, well, we had 3 people die. That makes me sad. That one was... this one was... could have been avoided if I had a different path for the treatment. Oh well. Sawmill range extension is done. House insulation. +1 heat level for the house. This is for houses only, right? Well... it's time to build a couple of houses. At night, of course. Oh, what's going on? The end of thievery! We put an end to the stealing. The filthy thief is finally in prison. Food rations and wood were retrieved with the information we got for him. Well done! Good job. Good job putting that evildoer away. You can sign a new law. Adaptation. We do radical treatment, or do we do purpose with morning gatherings? Or an agitator for efficiency in workplaces? We don't even need that, I think. Let's do morning gathering. Every day we start with morning gathering to keep spirits up. Nice. People abandoned Londoners, only 6 remaining. Okay. Alright. Scouts have reached the frozen pond. Finally. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations. So there's nothing there, but we can send them to the snow-covered supplies now. Okay, researcher skills still going on. House insulation researched. Let's do house redesign less. 10 wood and 10 steel less to build. Cookhouse insulation could also be important. Let's do cookhouse insulation. I will need to build a lot of houses here. Basically, all of the houses that you see right now need to be turned into these houses ASAP. Cookhouse insulation research, nice. House redesign, Medical post upgrade, next. How much is this to upgrade? 25 steel and 27 wood, okay. It's gonna be close. Scouts have reached the snow-covered supplies. The snow covering the crates is deep, but for sure there are some valuable supplies buried down here. We can get some more raw food here. Take those resources. And send them home, I guess. And time to build more houses, I guess. It's a good thing that those automatons are building at night, right? Healthcare installation, please. Alright. I think it's time to... Oh, we already are Steam level 3. Damn it, we've been pulling a full Steam heat already all this time, and I didn't even notice that. Uh-oh. Oh well, that's a classic mistake, but it's okay, we have enough coal, so it's not a problem. What's going on over there? Willing informers. Some workers want to see you. They've dragged an engineer with them, accusing him of disloyalty. He was reading us this, trying to turn us against you. One of the workers shoves a tattered book into your hands. Damn fool, snarls the engineer. It's Dickens! I've been trying to educate them. The man's innocent, you dumbos. Didn't sign up a new law, though. Ceremonial funerals. Or radical treatment. Actually, radical treatment is something that we need. Or sustain life. Radical treatment and overcrowding might be good. Let's do that.
New law. A new law has passed.
And let's build more houses. I might get all the houses done before it's too cold. No, not quite. Somebody is gonna sit out there with their ass in -6 degrees. I can run the generator on overload. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna overload the reactor. I'm gonna run this thing on overdrive to raise the heat by 1 level. This is why I did that. This is why I did it. So we ensure that nobody goes sick here. It's only gonna be on overdrive for a little bit. Gonna keep an eye on it. I would love to research more, but actually, how are we looking for our healthcare down here? That's important to check. This is all fine. We don't need this heated. We need this heated though. Alright, this looks good. This looks very good. Scouts have returned safely, very nice. 1, 2 houses, 1 more. Okay, we're done with the houses. Once that happens, we can stop the overdrive. Now, overdrive is off. We'll have to heat those watchtowers though. Ensure people don't fall sick. Okay, looking good. Now we can research stuff again. What are we doing? Power level 3. The heat vision. What just happened? Oh, we can sign a new law. We will sign overcrowding. Medical facilities double their capacity.
New law is signed.
Yep. Londoners have 2 days left. Generator power 3 has been researched. Do the next range upgrade. Or do efficiency upgrade. Advanced heaters might also be important later on, but For now. It's the Steam Core Thumper. Infirmary is also not bad. Healthcare Installation 2 is also not bad. Let's do it in Healthcare Installation 2. Oh. Policing the streets. Sir, a group of drunk men were disturbing the peace, pushing each other, screaming obscenities and harassing women in the street. Our guards intervened and restrained the drunks before anyone was hurt. Let them sober up. Numbskulls. People abandon Londoners. Only one Londoner remains. Only one Londoner remains. Healthcare facilities are now warmer. Nice. Steam Cold Thumper.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Maybe raise some more hope with another patrol. Should put hope to the max almost. Steam Cold Thumper researched. Don't need anything here anymore, I think. Don't do advanced heaters. Or overdrive couplings, actually. And generator safety bypass, we will definitely need those. We can also build steam coal thumpers now. Which means that we will need more gathering posts. Is this still in range? This is definitely in range. This should be in range. Alright. Send some automatons in there. Overdrive couplings have been researched. We can now increase our generator by overdrive by 2 heat levels, but if you go to 100% overdrive, the generator explodes. Generator safety papers will be next. Generator stress will increase 25% slower and fall 25% faster. Nice. Get an automaton on this, get an automaton on this. We have a wood problem right now, don't we? Yep, this one is inoperative. This one's inoperative. We have a wood problem now. There's a little bit more wood here. It's actually it's not that big of a problem, but it is an issue right now. Let's say it like this. Put this thing here. We don't have to deal with it right now, though. I mean, there's still a lot of wood left, though. Nothing that would be worrying right now, but something to keep an eye on. That's for sure. What now? Blackmail! Our propaganda center is reporting that a valuable informer is using her position to blackmail people. We've received many useful tips from her since she signed the Pledge of Loyalty, but it turns out she's been choosing whom to report and whom to leave alone depending on favors. Several others have started to do the same as well. Strike them from the list. Don't be a bitch. Alright. Now let's get these up and running and get hopefully our wood production back up on track here. There we go. Automatons are in. Wood should be coming in again. Perfect. Still, I'm gonna play it safe and gonna research the wall drill. Just to be safe. Just in case we need it. The temperature is gonna increase by 2 levels here very soon. Wait, look how warm and cozy we have everything right now. I can even go down 1 level on the steam heat. That wouldn't be a problem. Wall drill researched. Let's go with the steam wall drill. We can introduce a new law. We can introduce a foreman to increase the efficiency of a workplace by 40% for 24 hours. Sure.
Hear me.
The foreman costs us a little bit of food rations, but increases the workplace efficiency by 40%. And yes, that works on automatons. Boink, boink. Also, we'll do some faster research now. We have all the food in the world, so this is not a problem. We can just really speed up everything that we're doing right now. There we go. Steel storage, coal storage. I wish I could build a bigger resource depots already, but we can't, so this is what we'll build. Oh. The cold is leaving us, which means we can go down to steam level 2. It should still be plenty warm. Let's check our income. We are gaining 6,000 coal a day. We're consuming 2,500, so we're gaining a net, what is that, 4,000 a day? Okay. All looking good. Temperature's going to drop 3 levels at that point somewhere. Let's do a steam wall drill. That will ensure all of our wood needs are being met. What now? Stuck automaton. Automaton has entangled itself in its assigned building. Yeah, shut down the automaton, whatever. Not a problem. We're still not researching anything right now because I'm stupid. Advanced wall drill? Sure. Get the automaton onto the wall drill, provided with some rations, so it's got some food, and brrrt, 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 drilling into the wall and getting us wood. Advanced wall drill researched. Get that going. And research-wise, we will get infirmary. Can sign a new law. Forceful persuasion. Reduces the time people spend in prison. No, we don't want that. Agitators. We have to build 3 agitators. Loudspeakers, sure.
A new law has passed.
One goes here. One goes here. One goes here. Ah, one goes here. Gotta agitate our machines to build faster. It's a thing. Infirmary has been researched. Nice. Infirmary mechanization, infirmary checklists. Infirmary checklists. Okay, we can build infirmaries now. We will need them. So let's build 1 so far. Why do I only build 1? Oh, because it needs steam cores, that's why. Need more steam cores. The agitators are operational. Yes. We build our Volksempfänger. Perfect. Send the engineers in there. There we go. Alright. So far so good. Our little town is working quite nicely. 3 hours left on the Londoners. Got the infirmary upgrade. The generator safety bypass next. Oh, the range upgrade might actually be better. Range upgrade. No more division! Reason prevails in the end. Aha. Okay. Does this mean what I think it means? We won't be divided. Londoners have been brought back into the fold. Nobody wants to leave the city anymore. We won a hard-fought victory over those who tried to tear us apart. The tragedy of Winterhome crushed our hope. Fear led some people to pursue mad schemes. We couldn't let them die in the frozen wasteland. We did what was necessary to keep all of us together. Very nice. No more Londoners. Get the automaton in here to work again, and we are off to the races. Okay, this should send us towards the end of this scenario, right? Exemplary behavior. Sir, a group of people found inspiration in their work under the guidance of a foreman and have decided to try organizing the workplace on their own. Their spirit and motivation are exemplary today. Keep up the good work. No discontent, full hope. Is the outpost working? Yep, the outpost is working. It's delivering another steam core to us in 1 hour and 47 minutes. Range upgrade done. Nice. Can actually make the outpost teams faster. 50% faster to be precise. Day 25 coming in. There's gonna be a quick drop in temperature. Big one, actually. Faster outposts researched. Okay. Efficient gathering could also be the thing. Large resource depot could be a thing. Let's do Flying Hunter's gear, get some more food. Don't think we'll need it, but we'll have it. There's our 1 steam core. That means we can build another infirmary. Ah, they're coming faster now, that's nice. Flying Hunter's gear has been researched, that gives us more food. Okay, what else? Let's try the large resource depot. That's what I meant, like if you can research 24/7, you don't have any more problems. Because it just gets your tech going very quickly. There's the large resource depots research. We can do gathering post insulation to get another efficient gathering. And we will build a couple of these big ones. But where? Where it's cold, of course. Here, here, and here. 3 large resource depots should cover us for the remainder of this. What's going on? Unexpected guests! Ah, we are saying hello to the beginning of the end. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we've known they've come a great distance, that many of them died on the way. The phrase, doom is coming, doom, keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. I'm begging you to help them, sir. Of course we'll help them. Resolve the situation with the incoming refugees. So the refugees are gonna be sick. So we're gonna be needing a lot of medical posts. A lot of them. I'm gonna build 8 medical posts. And I'm going to build houses for the people that are coming in. They're gonna be in the heated zone, which is great. Just gonna be ready for them. Need to rework the street though. Go here and then go here. Now I can delete this. We can build more houses. Perfect. What's this, by the way? Is this a building or what is this? Oh, is this the hunters? Oh, this is the hunters, okay. Alright. There's nothing new on the map, right? Nope, still nothing new on the map. Refugees are coming in though in one day. Alright, well, I think we're well prepared for refugees. Where are my... here my big resource depots getting built. Start efficient gathering for even faster gathering of resources over here. Alright, big coal storage, big coal storage, big food storage. What now? Interrogation. Sir, we've just finished interrogating a group of suspects. Subversive, and almost all of them are ready to sign the Pledge of Loyalty. Just one man resists. He says that he won't do it, he can't report on his family and friends, and we have no right to compel people to cooperate. What should we do with him? Imprison him. Aber nicht nass. Alright, more engineers in those. I need to research where we can have less people, less engineers in the hospitals. We have efficient gathering. Let's go with infirmary mechanization. Start that. And also build another automaton in the factory. We have a lot of steel. Wood is actually the more limiting resources right now, but that's okay. The wall drill is going. The automaton has been built. Nice. Researchers. Actually, if I... Let's see, there's an automaton. This one I can send an automaton in, which frees up the engineers to go into the infirmaries. I'm automating everything. Infirmaries now employ less people. Perfect, which means that we can also get these 2 infirmaries going. And now we can research what? I've got all this. Hunting tactics. We don't need that necessarily. Coal thumper injectors maybe. Got the steel coal thumpers running. How are my piles of stuff? Yeah, we got big piles of stuff. It's all good. Oh, it's getting colder by 3 levels. Oopsie. Steam level 4, here we go. Cooker is gonna get chilly. Hang on, are these on a higher level, like on higher range setting? Yes, okay. This is on the higher range setting, this is on the higher range setting. Okay. Everything else looks good. Yeah. Steam level 4. Let's have some fun. Overdrive! I'm even heating up the fighting arena. Okay, fun's over. Coal thumping injectors have been researched. There's nothing else I need here. Mild frostbite? We have a gravely ill citizen? Why? Why is there mild frostbite? There's no reason. Okay. Okay, we'll have to maybe make some procedures going. Use the Book of Laws for that. Adaptation, care house, and prosthetics. We have to build a care house next.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I'm gonna build that right here. It's gonna be in range of the steam hub. That's perfect. Okay. And then we will research prosthesis next. Refugees from Frostland, running from the storm. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and that they'll die without our help. We'd have never survived it. Thank our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disasters and told us to evacuate. Please let us in. Everyone's welcome. 70 people, 30 of them ill, will enter our city. Difficult time will rise, hope will rise. Come in, boys. Okay, stop. 22. Where are my scouts currently? One's here, one's down there, and one's over here. Alright. Somebody said, oh yeah, these are all cold. You have a good point. A really good point. This needs a steam hub. Oh, we're looking for coal. We're still generating 2,000 a day. Nah, actually 1200 a day. That's fine, it's enough. Hunting tactics has been researched. Very nice.
It's time for rest.
Even make a coal mine if I wanted to. Why not? Care house promise has been fulfilled. Nice. These have now properly been heated up. Does this need some extra heat? No, right now it does not, so we can remove those. Everything else is nice and warm. Even the pub is nice and warm. Keep going. 30 people in the hospitals right now. Coal mining has been researched. Nice. I can build, if I need to, I can build another care house. If I want to, another care house, sorry, and we can build another infirmary. If I want to go overkill. And I want to go overkill. There we go. Yeah, there should be enough space, because every infirmary can hold 20 right now. 20 patients. What's going on? Sabotage! The agitator has been vandalized. Someone removed a part from it and wrote, "Stop squeaking all day on its base." It seems that not all of the people want to work more efficiently. Just repair it. 12 hours for the next group of refugees to come in. Do we have enough housing for them? Once it gets warmer again, we'll build more housing in another area and just get some steam hubs going. There we go, we can go down to team level 2. That should be plenty, right? Yes. Okay. Let's build some more housing for them. If I have any more space left, that is. No, we have no more space left in the internal in the interior circle, so yeah, we'll just assume that people come in here, and we'll just have more houses here. There's gonna be billionaires row right here. So I don't even know if we have that many refugees coming in. It doesn't matter. I'm a nice guy. What can I say? Research time. Steam coal mine. Coal mining optimization. How many automatons do I have? I have 20 automatons working currently. Wow. And last agitator has been repaired. Refugees are coming in 3 hours. Only 3 people sick currently. Only 2 people sick currently. Wow, we are curing them so fast. Nuts. Steam coal mine has been researched. Advanced coal mine. Boom. Do that. Very nice. The second wave. Another group of refugees has arrived. They're in even worse condition than the previous one. Many of the victims of frostbite. They all talk about a huge storm coming in from the south. Nansen led us north because his years exploring the Arctic taught him to survive here using natural resources. Nobody could have guessed what was coming though. Should we let them in? Everyone's welcome. 25 ill, 25 gravely ill. Okay. Well, let's hope not too many die of them. We'll soon be able to sign the law that allows us to make prostheses. I wish I had signed the law for like extra rations instead of overcrowding. We'll sign prostheses next. We still can't move out to somewhere else, right? We still have to wait. Okay. Once the coal mine has been researched, coal mining optimization. I need 2 more steam cores before I can build the coal mine. By the way, what about our little thing over there? Our outpost sends a shipment of 1 steam core every day. Okay, so 2 more days so I can build that. Okay, that's fine. This steam sawmill is inoperative. We can dismantle it. Build another one here. Oh. can sign in your law. That's the wrong button. And that is going to be prosthetics. So amputees will be able to get a prosthetic. We can build some prosthetics right now in the factory.
New law in the city.
When I have so much steel, I can literally build like, I don't know. I can build like 50 prostheses and not even have to worry about it. Set the automaton in here, boom. And for the coal mine I can just remove a automaton from the coal mine, it's fine. Oh, we're full on food storage, damn it. I am overstoring food like crazy. Let's get 2 more resource depots going, and these are gonna be for raw food. Make that 3. And another large resource depot, because why the hell not? What? A letter of thanks. An engineer is here to see you. He's got a letter from his team. They're happy that our automatons are working tirelessly in the incoming cold. Yes, I'm happy to hear that. We have a little bit of discontent, but goodbye discontent. Sending the guards in to inspect that everything is in order. Coal mining rationalization, more efficiency on the coal mines. Let's go. There is the last group, right? The third wave. The third group of refugees is here. They are on the verge of collapse, exhausted by their journey and by tending to the gravely ill and injured with them. Their leader, Nansen, isn't among them. We're evacuating everyone who we can, but many stayed behind with those who are too ill to travel. Nansen among them. God have mercy on us all. The great frost is coming. We will let everybody in. 50 gravely ill. Sure, not a problem. We'll handle it. What looms ahead? Sir, now we can clearly see what the refugees are running from. The great frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say they calculated the severity of the storm from observations. They need a day or 2 to prepare their instruments and install them in the beacons. That's a research bit. But yeah, let's see. Got 3 groups of scouts that we can send out. You go to the ice crevasse, you go to the deep hollow, and you go to the snow burrows. Alright. And then this is going to be temporary steel storage. And this is going to be coal storage. Oh, whoop. Serious accident. An automaton has stepped on a man, crushing his leg and crippling him for life. Well, we can't afford to stop the automatons. I will not lower the efficiency of my automatons by 10%. I'm sorry, good sir, but rib leg. At least he's got one good leg. But he won't be dancing anymore. Coal mining rationalization is done. Streamline prosthesis? Why not? 65 people being treated. Nice. Only 62 remaining. Damn, these hospitals are great. 59, 55. We're dealing with the sick guys. Very nice. We have reached the snow burrows with survivors. All these people are deathly ill. It's a wonder they're still alive. The snow burrows are only a little less freezing than the surrounding icy wasteland. They won't last a day if we don't take them home right now. We'll take them to our city, because if not, they will die. Alright. Streamline prosthesis researched. Optimized prosthesis producing 50% fast. God. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just researching whatever right now, it doesn't really matter. Scouts have reached the ice crevasse. We found the dying people Nansen's refugees told us about. They're sheltering in an ice crevasse. These people are on their last legs. Despite taking shelter in an ice crevasse, many of them suffer from heavy frostbite and hypothermia. We can still help them if we act quickly and bring them to our city. They can't stand on their own. Some can hardly speak. Well, we'll bring them to our city. Escort them again. Alright, let's see what we find at the next camp. A deep hollow. The terrain drops suddenly into a deep hollow. There are wounded people and dead bodies at its rocky bottom. Those people must have fallen into this hole while escaping the incoming storm. At least half of them didn't survive the crash, but it seems we could rescue the wounded. That is if we strap them onto our sleds and bring them home to our city quickly. Yep, let's do that. Bring everybody back. Hurry up. They're gonna be all sick. That's why I have so many hospitals built.
No time to waste.
Don't forget the story research. You are 100% correct. I would have forgotten that. Beacons, stereoscopic lenses. That will allow us to gauge the severity of the incoming storm. I'm OPT saying this is an oddly benevolent TTB. I'm not used to it. Alright. Scouts come here. Can send them out again, which is of course what we'll do. Send them out to Camp Compass, the furthest away camp. Next scouts are coming in. With the sick, and we will send them out to Camp Meteor. And the next scouts are coming in 4 hours, and in 7 hours we're gonna have a next steam core, and this will be our coal mine then. Scouts number 1 have returned, and we'll be sending them out to Camp Vulcan. Let's hope they don't find Spock over there, frozen to death. Live long and prosper. Gonna have a temperature drop in 2 degrees here, so I'm gonna go steam level 4 right now. Stereoscopic lenses researched. We can now gauge the severity of incoming storms. Prepare for the storm, sir. The scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouses will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish, and so will we if we can't heat our home properly. We have to prepare. Hope falls. Generator is ready. We did what we could to raise the heat output of the generator. This alone might not be enough. All our homes and workplaces should be as warm as possible. The cold that's coming could kill in minutes. We need to recall our scouts and outpost teams. We have 7 days, and we have to gather a week's worth of food for each citizen, a total of 3,000 food rations. We need a lot of food right now. How much are we generating per day right now? Not enough. Not enough. Absolutely not enough. Six hunters' hangars. Another cookhouse. Let's go. We're ramping up production now. We need to ramp it up big time. Cookhouse. Get the kids in there. Get the workers in there. I should have done this earlier. I didn't even realize that we need so much food. So much food. Okay. You know what? More hunters. Alright. That should be enough though. I think. We can sign a new law. Ceremonial funerals. Sure. And we can get new technology. Generator efficiency. Sure, why not? Oh, what's going on here? Runaway child. Sir, a man is here to see you. He says that his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she always was very impulsive, and she scares easily, the father explains. I must find her before she's lost for good. She's all I have left. Give him food for the journey. Godspeed and good luck. Okay, more hunters' hangars already. There we go.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Here is the frost. It's gonna get cold, very cold. I always wonder if you have to actually heat the hunter's hangars. I don't know about that actually, so let's assume we have to. Get some heating going. Hang on, what's currently in there? Coal, food rations, steel. Don't need that much steel, but I need raw food storage, just in case. There should be a lot of raw food coming in now. Yeah, this is going up quite quickly. Nicely. We're waiting. Camp Vulcan. More survivors. Explore. Scientists. We're going the wrong way. The scientists mistook us for refugees, but after we tell them about our city, they're nonplussed. It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nansen on that if you reach them in the south. Their work here is done. We could convince them to join us so we could show them our city. Escort the scientists to our city. Let's go. Scouts have reached Camp Meteor. The camp is built around a large hole in the ice. It might be the impact crater of a meteorite. There's a block and tackle attached to the top of a steel framework built over the hole. Fallen Star. We searched the remains of the camp. This must have been some scientific operation dedicated to the research of whatever plunged this hole into the ice. Now the place is deserted and there's nothing of value to be found here, but there's a scattered convoy and a large crater to check out. So let's go to the large crater, I guess. And the next group of scouts is gonna find something. We also can research something again. Generate a safety bypass. Let's go. Scouts have reached Camp Compass. People living in this camp are packed and ready to go. All tents are empty. They're leaving almost nothing behind. A small group of scientists is finishing the loading of their supplies. They're working efficiently but in silence, looking somewhat dejected. We're mostly helping with the evacuations now, one of them tells us. We used to study the Earth's magnetic field, but there are more important things to worry about now, like survival. We'll escort them back to the city. 6 days left. This is gonna be close. Get everybody out. I can build the advanced coal mine now, right? Boom. Do we still have like 2 automatons in steel? Yeah. The light lowlander, I'm gonna pull that automaton off the it and we're gonna put him onto this coal mine. Let's see what the production is gonna be. Scouts have reached a large crater. It's hard to judge the crater's size from a distance. Its vastness only becomes apparent up close. The camp is empty. Lost without a trace. The crater is fresh with broken ice around the rim. We searched the camp for clues for the scientist's fate and found none. Everything's in order, but not a perfect order. It looks like they went out to do something and didn't return. Maybe they tried to descend into the crater and got lost in the maze of broken ice, or got caught by a blizzard, or both. Take technology. Got some technology. Read the journal. Ah. That's the scout's report. Okay, so since we can't do anything more here, we go to the scattered convoy next. The other scouts are coming back now. With 18 scientists or engineers or whatever, and we'll send them right back out to go to the jagged rocks and the ice caves quickly. Because the storm's coming. And we also will need to dismantle the Tesla City base. As soon as I see that these are getting involved in the storm, everything freezes up, we have to dismantle our Tesla City area, unfortunately. A burial starting at the cemetery, okay. We can build another automaton. Because why the hell not? The advanced coal mine is... Oh, I got an achievement. Advanced designs. Because I have an advanced coal mine, advanced drill, and advanced coal thumper going on. Interesting. At the same time. 138.6 per hour. Wow, that's going strong. Where's my... didn't they have more storage space somewhere? And we don't really need it, I think. We're generating 8.5k coal per day, and that doesn't stop when it gets cold. So I think we're good. can research some more stuff. Advanced heaters won't be bad, I think. Oh, why are people falling sick? Stop falling sick. Wait, what? What are you guys doing? There must be people somewhere. Oh! Oh! You remember that Billionaire's Row I built? I forgot something important. Mistakes were made. Not anymore though. Also we need to heat the... Oh! Stop! Need to heat these up as well. The watchtowers. Alright, scouts have returned. You guys can go to the ice caves. And you guys at the scattered convoy can go explore. Convoy's vehicles have been damaged by heavy blows. The snow is trodden and stained with what seems to be like buckets of blood. Inside damaged quarters we found several dead bodies. Few of them are torn apart, like they were partially eaten by some beasts. Polar bears, we think. We'll never know for sure what happened here, and there's nothing useful for us to salvage from this gruesome place. Carry on to the fortified hut. Alright. We'll get one more steam core, I think. And I don't think we will need anything else from that. So after the steam core arrives, I'm going to dismantle this thing. I probably can dismantle it right now. Advanced heaters have been researched. Nice. Heater efficiency upgrade next.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
5 days left. The efficiency upgrade is ready. Steam hub efficiency upgrade next. Oh. Can sign a new law. Do I need a new law right now, though? Not really. We won't be doing the new order. There's no reason for us to go full Third Reich. I think we are in a good spot right now. Scouts have reached the fortified hut. A fence that surrounds the Arctic hut has been destroyed, shattered as if a pack of wild animals went through it. An ill-fated project. Scientists who built the station decided to withstand the Arctic climate, but they clearly underestimated the fierce Arctic fauna. The doors and windows have been bashed in by heavy blows, letting inside the cold and snow. Scientific and life support equipment froze and burst, dooming the base and its inhabitants. Get some technology from there, and we can just go back to our city then, I guess. There's nothing frozen yet, so it's still not too close. That's good. Scouts are ready at the jagged rocks. The surface looks like it's been fractured by the shock of an underground explosion. It appears there may have been an underground base here. We'll find some coal and some steel. Ruins of the underground base reek of sulfur. It must have been a warm and sheltered place, but now exploring its depths is dangerous. Exploring the ruins, we found a briefcase signed by Nansen. It seems to contain some interesting blueprints. Take those and go to Nansen's Stormwatch. And it's coming in now, okay. I think I can dismantle my outpost right now because it's done its job, right? Dismantle the outpost. And come back to our city. Pulling them back now. Yeah, the transport is still coming in, that's nice. Which means we can still build another automaton. Steam efficiency increased. I got all the heating technologies. I guess I'll keep researching. Why not? Might as well, right? All the workshops are run by automatons now? No. This one still has engineers in it. Food is still not enough, right? Ah, I need to get Maybe we need to get another cookhouse going. And then this cookhouse. Oh, we can't have an emergency shift. That's okay. Scouts have reached Nansen's Stormwatch. The sturdy building could withstand a severe Arctic winter. It's crammed with sophisticated scientific equipment, yet the camp seems to be abandoned. Explore. I found a note left by Nansen and his co-workers. The expected cold is hard to predict. It will be way below any temperature ever recorded on Earth. Gale force 10 as the jet stream seems to abate on descent. Afterwards, the climate shall start improving slowly. We're moving towards this apocalyptic storm to confirm our predictions. Farewell, and may God protect you. Okay, so can we... Is that it? Oh, apparently that's it. Nothing more to do here. So Nansen is also gone. Back to the city, I guess. We need the food though. So I'm building another cookhouse here. I can put an automaton into that one. That would mean that it does 24/7 work then. Optimized prosthesis is researched. How many more hunters hangers will I need? Oh well. I guess if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. What now? Hungry mother. Sir, a woman has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cooks say she's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain. Your men mean well, but they've must made a mistake. I need 2 rations, one for me and one for my sick child, please. Ah, here, have a little bit of food. Shut up. I also need to get hope up. So, let's do another patrol. And maybe... Where's my propaganda studio? Like, why is this... Oh, this is the steelworks. I was like, why is my propaganda studio empty? Why do I call it a studio? It's a propaganda center. There we go. Propaganda bulletin. Boom. More hope for everybody. Better. These guys are back, which means I can now disband them. The outpost depot will be disbanded. That's 1 out of 4 disbanded. Okay, I need more hunters. Luckily we've got lots of workers available because we all saved them. And there we go. Who's getting sick again? Stop getting sick. Okay, it's getting warm. I don't really need more steel. I'm just gonna pull the automaton from the steelworks and put them onto research duty, whatever. Put the kids in here, heat it up. Actually, no, it's already heated enough. Steam summer is an operative. We can dismantle that, which means we'll send the automaton into this workshop. Now we have fully mechanized research going on. I'm researching everything I can just because I can. Fear of the storm. Food theft causes riots. Sir, we've investigated discrepancies between raw food use and output in the cookhouses. It turns out that the cooks are stealing food. People are furious. We caught 2 thieves. They wanted to secure their families before the storm shuts down the food supply. We will post guards to supervise the cooks.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
These guys are back now. Gotta disband them if I don't need them anymore, but first we need to check whether these guys find anything. Let's see. Ice caves. Numerous frozen bodies lie on the cave floor. They must have run out of fuel for their stoves. Uh-oh. More dead people. Flummoxing flux. By the dead bodies we have found many crates filled with papers, a testimony of the extensive research dedicated to the fluctuations of the Earth's magnetic field. It's too heavy to understand by our scouts and too heavy to bring it with us. Okay, there's nothing to do here. That means that we have nothing else to do here, which means we can recall our guys. We have explored everything. Perfect. Now it's just about getting enough food ready. And getting enough food storage ready, apparently. Another large resource depot, please. My workers are coming. Automaton redesign researched. Nice. So this one is almost fully done. Medical automaton, even though I already have it, we now get it again. This should be done. It's gonna be food ration storage. This is gonna be skyrocketing up now. Food supplies are ready. Nice. Okay, I can disband these guys. I can disband these guys. The generator is still going full power. We're using 5,000 a day. That's okay. It's all fine, it's all good. I mean, what I could do, if I was of a hilarious mind, is I could do this. I could just heat everything up with steam, so that anybody that walks through here is never gonna fall sick, because everything's heated. Medical automatons researched, so this is done, this is fully done. There's some stuff left that we can research, whatever. Oh yeah, let's give the automatons extra rations so they research faster. Maybe we can research everything, that would be funny. Didn't I put a loudspeaker down here as well? An agitator? Oh, this is already under an agitator, okay. Well then. Let's keep going. Those scheme hubs are gonna heat each other now. Yep. I am heating everything up. Look at this. This is only chilly because of the steam hub. It's like minus 60 out, but hey, it's only chilly. What's going on now? Doom-mongering drunks. Sir, a dozen or so people got drunk and took to the streets. They were chasing after women, yelling to have some fun before the storm kills us all. What should we do with them? Send them home. Dumbasses. That's okay, we'll send another patrol for fun and niceness. Boom. Patrol being sent. Charcoal kiln, sure, why not? I'm just gonna research everything like I said. The scouts are still waiting. Yes, there was nothing else left to explore, right? I got everything, I think. Yeah, oh, that thing is looming now. Uh-oh. That's creepy. Alright, disband the scouts. Wait for the storm to hit. Preparations are finished. The people you saved barely managed to reach the city in time. At least we have a critical food supply ready. There's not much time left. We should use it to prepare whatever else we can. After the storm hits, there will be nothing we can do but wait it out. Yep. Storm is gonna hit in 3 days. Right here. That's when the storm hits. Charcoal kiln researched. Charcoal kiln thermostat. Like, even with all the steam hubs that are going... Oh! We're consuming 2,000 more than we're generating right now. Uh-oh. But, haha! Ha ha ha! But, I could make a charcoal kiln. I can make 3 charcoal kilns. Charcoal kiln thermostat researched. Charcoal kiln bellows. Yes. Alright. I'm doing stupid things now. Engineers in here. Long work hours. Long work hours. Long work hours. Engineers in. Foreman says go go. Foreman says go go. Foreman says go go. And because I'm a nice person here, I'm gonna put an agitator on there as well so they can listen to some nice marching music as they work. 134% efficiency. Ah, that's German efficiency for you. That's how we do it. Chocokins. Okay, we got everything here as well. I've got 5 technologies left to research and I have it all. Let's go. I'm going to cook the corpses in the cemetery. Where's my cemetery? That's a good point. Where did I put my... Anybody remember where I put the cemetery? It's here, right? It's chilly right now. But that's a good point. This should not be here. I'm gonna switch that thing off. There we go, now it's frozen. Good point, Shadow Viper, said I'm cooking the corpses of my cemetery. Yeah, do you smell something weird? Gotta be careful with these houses though, we have to like pull the people all back at that point. Hothouse installation researched. 2 technologies to go. Grilled citizens. Nah, grilled corpses. Or warm corpses actually, just like decomposing and very disgusting. Okay, we got food, we got everything. Industrial hothouse researched. Hothouse installation 2. We're almost done. Oh, we're stopping, we're slowing down, hang on. Quick, another 4-man. Why is my research so slow now? Oh, that's why. Because the time was going so slow. Oh, what's happening? Things are happening. Prayers at work. Sir, the people employed at this watchtower refuse to work today. They intend to spend the entire shift praying. We've been working like madmen, sir, but there's only so much we can do to prepare. Let's face it, this is the end of the world. Through prayer, we can find the hope of deliverance, whatever happens. Yeah, sure, go ahead and pray. It's just a watchtower, whatever. Not a problem. Let's keep going. I can't see stuff, there's too much steam going on everywhere. Now you know why it's called steampunk. Alright, last bit of research. And then we'll be done, no more research. Are we actually we're actually generating coal right now? I'm burning coal like a madman and we're still generating more. I'm nuts. Hothouse selection researched. Okay, we have researched everything that can be researched in this scenario. I think we're good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the automatons now from everything else. And I'm gonna put them into the charcoal kilns. If I can find them. Where did I put them? It's not easy to find buildings when you're looking for them at some point here. These are charcoal kilns, right? Yes. Put the automatons in there. Because these things are not going to be insulated enough to work later on. Alright. Gonna need to keep a close eye on all the temperatures, guys. Because some buildings will not be able to withstand the cold. Prepare for the storm. This is about it. Fighting over supplies. An argument erupted between some workers last night. Some of them wanted a portion of the resources the facility produces so they can prepare for the storm. Came to blows and nobody else seriously injured. Tensions are running high. Keep me updated. Not a problem. We have so many supplies. You can just have some. There's no problem here. Literally. We're running on level 4 right now. Here comes the next piece of cold. Temperature falls. Let's see. How much food do I have? 6,000 for 9 days. Okay. Need to watch the hunters' hangars. Make sure they don't fall cold. Also watch this cookhouse. In fact, I need to watch all the cookhouses. I might need to spend like a minute or so afterwards to just get all the people out of the stuff, out of the workplaces and into houses where they can shelter. A mob storms the stockpiles. Sir, a crowd of terrifying people have stormed the stockpiles and started plundering our supplies. We managed to fight them off, but they demand wood for heating and reinforcing their homes. We need 1460 wood to supply everybody. We'll have 24 hours to supply 1460 wood. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We'll disperse the crowd. Shut up. Some people got hurt. That's fine. It's just the average climate protest. Get out the nightsticks and dissolve the tension. We're full on food. We have space for another large resource depot. Maybe here. We're building a resource depot in 70C-. Sure, no problem. What's the worst that could happen?
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Alright. Keep going. It's gonna fall to 80C now. Have those people looked at the storages? No, they haven't. They are clearly not in the know how much stuff we actually have. Cause the mayor of the town, yours truly, has been properly delegating everything and properly managing resources. Okay. Here comes the next cold. ADC-. Let's see. I mean, I'm just gonna do it right now. I'm gonna move everybody out of any workplace just to make sure that we don't lose people now. The problem is, it's gonna be hard to see where they're working. Shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down. I should probably just remove them, right? Let's remove them completely from there. That way I can't misclick or anything. That way I also see that it's not working anymore. It's taking a while to do that. I wonder if there's an easier way to do this. Ah, the pub. Pub is getting a little bit cold. But I can throw the heater on. That should help, right? Does this help? Oh, the pub is currently closed. That's what's going on.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Okay, where do we have more people working? Over here. Those are the medical posts, though. They should be fine. Plus I can throw on the heaters. What's that? The prison! Oh. I'll keep an eye on that as well. There's a cookhouse right here. I will need a heater on. Yeah, I need to heat my cookhouses now. Plus the towers. I'm sure I'm gonna miss some people, as I always miss some people. Huh. What's this? Another cookhouse. Needs to be heated. Cookhouse 1, Cookhouse 2 was Cookhouse number 3. I built 3 cookhouses. I only see 2 right now. That's not. That's the third one, right? Okay, they're all heated up now. Good. These are the charcoal kilns. There shouldn't be any workers working anywhere right now. None, 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 none. Still people working, but where? In the towers, yes, but where else? Where are all my workers? There's workers in here. And here. What's that? Hunter's Hangar. Get away. Get out of there. Okay, we have 40 people still working. Public house, okay. Pub in the prison and whatnot. Okay, this looks alright. This looks alright to me. I'm just checking the outsides here. Alright. I think we've got almost everybody. Hunter's Hangars are bringing us food. This shouldn't be operating right now, by the way. Okay. Here comes the big storm. We have prepared for everything, I think. Gonna put on the heaters in all the infirmaries soon. Wait for the storm to hit. 11 hours. The 11th hour. I'm gonna start off the heaters in all these buildings. Has to be safe. Prison or the propaganda center. The pub is currently not occupied, that's why it's off. The cookhouse is being heated, but it's already chilly. Get out of there, kids. That care house is super insulated, but I'm gonna still throw on the heater. Okay. Here we go, here comes the big freeze.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
The storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city, and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows, trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hothouses will freeze. We'll have to make do with what we have stockpiled. The city must survive. Now we will have to survive the storm. And look what's coming. Temperature drop, temperature drop, temperature drop. It's gonna go below minus 100 degrees centigrade. It's gonna be nuts. These are medical posts. And they're right now chilly. Let's throw on the heaters. In all my medical posts, as well as in the infirmaries. The cookhouse is offline, yes. Let's see, there's more infirmaries to heat. More medical posts to heat, and this is with extra insulation, by the way. I've got 3 from the heater, and I've got 2 insulation technologies, and it's still going cold. This is gonna get harsh. Why do I have 2 next to each other here? 2 steam hubs. That makes no sense. Especially not because this is steelworks. We don't even need that to be on. I think back here is also kind of pointless. Alright. I think I have everything. I think we're heating everything. Famous last words, I know. Here we go.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Expeditions are disabled. The storm has hit us. The houses right now are still warm, livable. The houses are livable. These are hardcore insulated and it's full power on the generator and they're barely livable. I'm gonna have to... The cookhouses are still gonna be fine. Because of the heater. That gives them a lot of power. How much coal are we currently using? I'm generating so much coal, we're not even consuming more coal than we're using. Wow. Okay, I'm the coal baron. Oh. Danger of collapse. Sir, one of our engineers wants to talk to you. He's concerned about the danger that poses to our mines. We're doing everything we can to heat the mines, but the air we're pumping into the shaft is so cold now the hydraulic roof supports are starting to freeze. When they do, the tunnels will start collapsing. Keep me informed. Yeah, if we were using coal mines as our main thingy, that would be a problem. Since we're not using those, it's not a problem. And if it collapses, it buries an automaton. Who cares? We can dig it out afterwards. Minus 100. The mines are freezing. Sir, it's so cold that the hydraulic roof supports in our coal mines are failing. If the tunnels collapse, the lower levels will be cut off. We should either abandon them or send volunteers to replace the supports, but the task is extremely dangerous. Abandon the lower levels. I'm not sending anybody in there, I'm not crazy. Ground's freezing over. The screen's also freezing over. But at least we have our generator still pumping. Check the heat. Okay. Care house is still warm, everything else is still warm. We could use some hope, right? Let's do a little bit of propaganda. The cold are fake news! Don't worry, it's gonna get warmer. The cold is fake news. Fear of a coal shortage. Sir, the output of our coal mines has fallen so low that people are terrified we'll freeze during the storm. We better do something about it. We'll make it anyway. Or should I build coal thumpers? In the cold? Are you nuts? I already have 2 coal thumpers and 6 gathering posts. We'll make it anyway. Shut up. If everything fails, I'm just gonna sign the Adolf Hitler law and become the dictator. Oh shit, people are getting sick and gravely sick. Why are you getting gravely sick? Oh, that's why. Alright. What's this thing? That's not it. I will need to look at my watchtowers, which we will have to abandon now, because we can't heat them anymore. There's one of them, I have 2 of them though. There's a second watchtower. Get them out of those watchtowers. Might even have to abandon the guard stations as well, because temperature will drop again. Also the cookhouses are... Oh, damn it, we're getting sick people left and right. Why? Actually, I don't even need to heat this cookhouse. There's an automaton in there. He doesn't care for cold. Why are there kids in this cookhouse? Are you nuts? Get them out of there. Okay, so that's one cookhouse done. Second cookhouse. Put an automaton in there, whatever. Too cold. What? Okay. The watchtower is freezing now. It's empty now, though. I'm gonna empty the guard stations as well. There's one spot probably where somebody's still working that shouldn't be working, and that's... They get sick all the time, right? Let's see. 66 people in care, 70 people in care. Damn, son. And it's gonna get colder. Yep. Do we still have people anywhere? Pub.
Enjoying this stream, man.
Pub's out. No more pub. Mr. Anonymous, thank you for the $2 and 22 cents. Care house is still going, the prison is still livable, but we can lock up some wrongdoers, but we'll have to shut down the prison soon as well. Is there anybody else working here in this cookhouse? Hopefully not. Nope. Nope. This is with everything researched, by the way. I'm gonna go overdrive on a generator here for a little bit. Oh, something's going on. Coal theft. Somebody's stolen 3,200 coal from the stockpiles. Damn. It seems that not everybody believes the assurance that our supplies will last. Sometimes egoism or simply fear sways people. We'll make it anyway. I can't send the guard after them because I have no guards currently working, so... that's a problem. I'm running the generator on overdrive right now to try and heat the people up a little bit. Make the medical posts higher. And try and get some more people healthy again before the big cold hits. But we can't run it forever. This can only run for so long. And that's gonna go down even more. Oh, that's it. Overdrive is off. Shit, it's cold everywhere. People are getting sick left and right. Discontent is rising. This is ready again, though. Hang on, here. 5 workers. Quick ice patrol and out. And it's getting colder. Minus 120. The storm. Darkness before dawn. Sir, one of our engineers has come crashing through the door with white-faced, demanding to see you. I've run the calculations with the new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread and people are losing our hope. We have to stay strong. Is it time? Is it time? Is it time to sign the deal for the new order? Maybe. But not yet. I'm not that desperate. I'm not gonna sign the Imperial Order Edict yet, but hey! There is a new sunrise. Right there. We're almost there. Oh shit, people are freezing in their homes. Overdrive! At least the prison and the propaganda center are still warm. People refuse to work. Stay home. We have enough people working, it's good, it's fine. We're still curing the sick people. We're still curing the sick people. Damn, our generator is nuts. Okay, well I will have to disable the overdrive soon. I'm gonna disable the overdrive and hopefully we can last the night. Oh, people are getting sick in droves. People with frostbite, limbs amputated. Oh, bad things are happening. Consider signing the care house open steels lab. I already did that. It's already signed, my friend. Overdrive. The second I go away from overdrive, it's not enough. But we're gonna see a huge drop again. What's going on now? Panic spreads. Sir, even more people have abandoned their workplaces. They're completely petrified. Many of them don't believe we'll make it. This time the entire staff of the propaganda center has refused to go to work. Stay home. I can do another quick ice patrol to lower the discontent. Operative for the day, unfortunately. I'll send them all home. It doesn't matter. What I need to watch is this. I need to watch the overdrive. This is with full overdrive. Oh, what's happening now? Miracles happen! Desperate father. Sir, it's a miracle. The man who went looking for his daughter is back. He brought her with him. He says that he found her soon after leaving the city, but they got lost and had to wait for a lull in the blizzard to find their way back. They're both exhausted and frostbitten, but very happy. So, Daddy brought his daughter home. That's a good story. Alright. Need to be careful here. I don't know how long this is gonna last. It's not gonna last long enough. I will have to stop the overdrive for a little bit, I think. We'll give it our all. We'll see. Gotta stop the overdrive now. Let it cool down a little bit. More people with frostbites, more amputees. Hyper cold is coming. Run the overdrive. Minus 150 degrees. It's not doing anything anymore. Oh no. Well, it's time to wild tackle it until dawn. The storm ends. The wind dies down and the temperature finally starts to rise. An eerie silence descends on the city. We survived. Drilling into the earth and setting up camp there would have been a good strategy. We have survived. That was a long one. Look at the recap, guys. We started as a formless rebel. Battered by the elements. 80 people. Disorganized. Weak. First, we put our children to work. Parents lost their children. And every day was a struggle. So we adapted. People spying on each other. Brainwashing propaganda. Prisons. Oppressive guards. Yet, I fear, we may have gone too far. Did we though? Order was abused. Just a tiny bit. The city survived. The people survived. Was it worth it? Now you tell me, everybody's alive. I would say that was worth it. 690 citizens. A nice and warm minus 30 Celsius. New London. That was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Thank you so much, supporters. Couldn't do it without you. If you want to join Team TTB, check out the join button right here on YouTube, super thanks button in the comment section, or of course the links to Patreon or the merch store listed in the video description.